I know it may not look like it now since I've gotten my life together and beaten the addiction, but I used to be a hardcore junkie. I was addicted to a controlled substance known as Karen videos, and I'm starting to admittedly fall back off the wagon. I'm getting back deep into the content and I can't help but inject that shit straight into my veins. Last night during YouTube night on stream, someone recommended another beautiful Karen Freakout. YouTube night, for those of you that don't know, is on my Twitch streams, twitch.tv/moistcritical. Every couple of days we watch some goofy, fucking wacky videos, just enjoying it together, eating popcorn, eating pussy, and it's just a good old time. If you're not there watching my Twitch streams, you've already fucked up in life, so just make sure to be there for the next one. It's a sacred night when it comes to watching YouTube. But anyway, this is the one we found last night, and then this morning when I woke up, I was greeted by a brand new Karen Freakout on Twitter, like literally the first thing I saw when I woke up. Which tells me it's probably a sign from the universe that it's not a bad addiction to want more Karen content. In fact, it's probably healthy, and it seems like fate is encouraging it. So, I'm watching a lot more Karen content again, and god damn it, I've missed it. It's kind of quiet. Open the door so I can hear it better.
Give me the fucking Wi-Fi before you get arrested and your mom. Because
Call her bluff. She can't get in without the Wi-Fi password.
You have 2 seconds.
She'll never pass the retina scanners.
I need the Wi-Fi.
Well, is this sign language? It's been a long time since I took a sign language course.
Doggy, dead.
Oh, thank you.
You're not gonna fuck with me, dude. Because when you're outside by yourself one day, you're gonna be fucked.
Please resub Teddy. Those eyebrows desperately want to become one unit, but she is just not letting them.
Okay, so what are we gonna do?
Just embrace the unibrow, goddammit. Make them whole again. Is this... I feel like I'm being pranked. Is this CGI? Like a cutscene or something? She looks animated. Like one of those Pixar villains.
Your mom, she lost a case in eviction in court. So guess what, bitch?
Oh, I see what it is. It's having the Godzilla effect. Her mouth doesn't match the words. Bit desynced. Wi-Fi. Take the dog. Pussy.
Wow, you had to think about that?
You harpy.
I would have said my dog. Not your fault your mom's a bitch in court in the first place. Not your fault. My mom was the same way to me. Hence why I'm a cunt now.
Oh, well, I mean, at least there's a little level of self-awareness.
Talk shit or have a nasty attitude.
This is like a therapy session. I don't care about your mom.
Not allowing it. But you're being a little bitch. What do you expect for me to fucking do?
True.
You want to act like a little bitch?
It is your fault, after all.
Chaos in my life?
Give her the Wi-Fi password, damn it.
You know you're getting charged with a felony for falsely reporting over CPS cases, right?
For what? False... What was that? Charged with a felony for falsely imprisoning over U.S. airspace? What did she say?
Falsely reporting over CPS cases, right?
What?
You know you're getting charged with a felony for falsely reporting over CPS cases, right?
What is that, like a curse or something? Was that even English? Was that a spell?
I live here. You forgot that I live here?
Mm-hmm. Hey now, who's there? Oh, just you again. You pranked me.
You have a bitch sister-in-law? But when you killed yourself, I was asking you, right, you little cunt?
She killed herself? What?
Right, you little ungrateful little bitch?
Damn, this is taking all kinds of twists. What is it? She's speared or something?
I told you that they have to call Optimum.
I have psychology class. Unlike you, I go to school every fucking day.
What?
Okay.
This has been 8 months. Surely she's made a statement, a press release? I think in cases like these, like if a video goes viral like this, they should just arrest this woman just to talk to her. Just charge her with like a public nuisance or something, just so that we could have her like on record, documented. Kind of like a rare animal. You know, how they tag their ears, so that way you know when you've seen them before. Pretty solid, not the most eventful, you know, not the most action-packed, But there's also nothing wrong with a more passive encounter with a Karen. I just really enjoy them in all shapes and sizes. I think they're all beautiful. And then today I saw this one, which is just another wonderful adventure. This happened at the glorious hotspot of Burger King. Probably the first time 2 people have been at Burger King since 2001. Every Burger King I've seen in the last couple decades has been completely abandoned, with maybe only a couple workers' cars nearby and no customers. But maybe that's just my area. Maybe Burger King really is like the cool spot where everyone goes after school or something somewhere else in the world, but it's just not here. So seeing like any kind of confrontation at Burger King was shocking to me.
Get out of the goddamn way. This lady right here.
She cut me off to get to the takeout for the
Are you drunk?
Burger King.
Because you can't even get your words together.
And almost hit me when I was trying to get in.
I almost hit you.
And cut in front of me. And I don't usually get upset, but this is...
Y'all, look how close I am. This is almost hitting them. This is almost hitting them. I am not the one to play with.
A Karen and her cell phone, the most dangerous combination since bleach and ammonia. A Karen with her cell phone is like King Arthur with his Excalibur. Truly an unstoppable force of annoyance and pettiness. So, again, to break it down, she's mad because she didn't get her Whopper in the timely fashion she wanted to because they were behind this car and they didn't like that. So the car that they're blocking, well, they're not blocking it at the moment. They were blocking the car and then they got out of the car in order to call the police. And it's all because they thought they deserved to be able to cut in line because they really wanted that fucking Whopper, I guess. So old fucking Eustace and Muriel come drifting around the corner and the lady filming doesn't let them cut, so they block the car, hold up the line, and then eventually get out of the car to call the police on them. I can also tell the 911 conversation's not going as smoothly as she thought. The Karen probably thought she'd call 911 and say, I need help at Burger King, and they would have sent the fucking SWAT unit out there to give her fucking Whopper. But it's clearly not happening that way, so she's starting to really reach, like, she almost hit me, even though the car is, like, fucking 50 miles away from her. Unless this Karen has some kind of, like, crazy disjointed hitbox like Super Smash Bros. Melee, she was in no danger of being hit here. But she's trying everything just to get a police officer out there.
This is a Karen and a Ken. A Karen and a Ken. Yes, please. Come on, cops. Come on down here, please.
I'll be honest, I feel bad for her husband here. You can tell that he's so fucking embarrassed. He can't even look this lady in the eyes. He can't take his eyes off of the pavement here, just looking down. This is absolutely not the first time his wife has embarrassed him like this. He reminds me of, like, a sad puppy who has shit owners but is still loyal to them just because they have a good heart. I actually do feel bad for this guy. I don't think he even says a single word throughout this whole interaction here, at least not while the camera's rolling.
I think the police is here. Yeah, he's here.
You see how petty this is?
I can move now.
You see how petty this is?
The world's most unlucky police officer arrives in order to get the full breakdown of the situation and the synopsis here. Pretty much what I just told you is what gets explained, and then the lady filming just pulls through the drive-thru and gets her food. So a happy ending. I like to imagine that the Karen got arrested just for taking up valuable time of a 911 dispatcher. But anyway, I just wanted to share this one just because I find it very enjoyable to see this happen at Burger King. This is probably the best marketing they've had in years. Burger King's known for the worst marketing ever, like that time they made a tweet on like National Women's Day saying women belong in the kitchen, as a way of garnering shock and hate to promote their program that helps pay for scholarships for women or something. Burger King's known for horrible marketing. This is quite literally probably the best marketing they've had in years. So yeah, anyway, that's about it. See ya. Jesus Christ, it really is her again.
Huh? Does she get 72 fucking dicks in her mouth?
Whoa, that's a lot of penis. No mouth can hold 72 wieners, lady.
Do you know what date is? Month? Listen,
you're not gonna beat the Alpha Kais. Just leave, lady.
Hand off me, motherfucker!
Ooh, her catchphrase.
You guys, come this way. She's not gonna follow us.
See what happens to you. I fucking dare you to fucking touch me. One, fucking
give her a wet willy.
four.
She will melt down. She'll short circuit.
Charles, don't.
Ooh, that's a strong name, Charles. You're born for greatness. Kiss her. Confuse her. Touch her, Charles.
You put your fucking hands on me, sir.
Poke her in the stomach.
We want. Look at this. Look at this right here. You've been recorded the whole time.
She looks like an extra on The Walking Dead. Like one of the zombies that you see in the background. Did she live in Walmart?
And ask Jesus Christ to forgive
Maybe you should ask Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think she's even wearing the same outfit from the last time. She has one set of clothes and she lives in the dumpster at Walmart.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate.
Yeah. This was the first sighting of her. This is when she first, like, came into the public eye. She's like the missing link between Homo sapiens and Sasquatch. You know what I mean? Like, you know how science is always debating, like, how the fuck are we related? How can the Sasquatch exist, you know, finding Bigfoot? She's that missing link.
You're supposed to pick up everything.
Nope, 4 bags.
Yeah. Oh, you are.
It's like a
so
WWE
much
promotional.
Wait till your boss tells you what you gotta.
I'm half expecting a Ric Flair woo.
What you pick up and what
No,
you don't.
it's what you ordered.
You little twerp.
It's what you ordered.
You little twerp. I know what I ordered.
Okay.
And you're gonna pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the WrestleMania SmackDown 1999.
You like your job? Cause you ain't gonna have it. Pass today, baby.
Ooh, it's a crank window. That's a power move. He's fucking cranking it in front of her. I like that. Imagine you take a shit in front of him. I will say though, this is a different outfit. So clearly she owns more than one. So we're getting more character development.
I'm not, because it's all on video.
Thank you, Jesus Christ, for videos. Yeah.
Woo! Esports! YouTube! I love motion pictures.
Is it worth getting in an
I
accident?
told you what you were supposed to do.
She's boiling over.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Okay.
Like a damn child.
All right.
And you can't even follow instructions.
Why don't you go back
How old
to your
are
vehicle?
you?
Why don't you go back to your
Baba baby, Baba baby. Da, 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 da,
Oh, now
da,
I
da.
understand you. Oh, now I get it. Fuck, why didn't you just say that from the get-go? Now you sound sane. She's gonna start, like, doing the worm or something. Jump in front of this car. Hell won't accept her. Yeah, like Constantine, heaven doesn't want her, hell won't accept her. So they've condemned her to Walmarts and empty roads.
And you go to a customer's garbage cans and they got 5 bags, then you charge them for 1 extra. But you got enough common sense to pick the sucker up. This guy ain't got no common sense.
Who's she talking to? Is there an audience? Is this a theatrical performance? Oh god. We're reaching the climax. Move over, Joaquin Phoenix. What the fuck? Oh, now I'm following, okay. It's a game of charades. Sounds like meth. Damn, she's fucking busting a move. What was that? Was she hitting the woe? Whipping and nay-naying? Yeah, she challenged. It's her fault. She challenged him. She was talking mad shit before this. No, Willard, don't let her say those things about your mother. Oh.
It's a good thing I'm not fragile.
It's a good thing he's not kicking.
You cannot import an endangered species if you cannot.
This'll teach you to talk shit about my mid-gameplay. I may be in silver, but I box like a plat.
No, we do not.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, fuck yeah, take him down. Now he's learning strategy. Take down the man with the leash.
What does he eat?
Well, he has a very
human flesh. Oh yeah, fucking pounding his chest like King Kong. Keep attacking the handler, then you'll be free.
Good boy, Will.
No one can stop you, and don't let her sexually harass you like that.
Irene.
Oh! You stepped into the danger zone there for a second, Irene.
I always have to ask that.
Oh, you're fucked.
You can see why now.
That leather jacket won't protect you now.
You can see why now.
Get him with some capoeira. Like dominoes, baby. His technique is nuts. Rags the kangaroo attacks Marty the monster. Why is Marty the monster taunting Rags? About to rip his head off. Poked him in the eyes. Oh, you're so fucked, Marty. He's got him in a blood choke. It's just... Somebody get Big Bird out here. We're about to lose one. Damn, that grip is tight. He is putting him to bed. God damn. Look at those biceps. You're not getting him off easily. They have to try and, like, bribe him out of there. Hold him for ransom. Rarely does someone suggest something that makes me laugh, but when you give me a good kangaroo fight, I can't help but giggle. Fuck. Yeah, grovel at his feet, Marty. Fuck. Just get Marty out of there. It's like a red cape in front of a bull.
Century. 4 tsunamis have struck the coast of Alaska, including the order.
He's gonna shoot the tsunami away. How's that gonna help against the tsunami? Don't worry, I have anti-tsunami weapons. Nobody has a phobia of puppies. This man is an actor. A paid actor.
Think of your family.
It doesn't sound like a phobia, it sounds like a sexual fetish, like he's coming.
You're not a coward.
You're a pussy.
You are not a coward.
Not a coward, you're a step above that. Pet the goddamn puppy, Marvin. That dog's gonna have such a big ego at the dog park, like, yeah, I made a biker afraid.
There's no fear, they go after fear.
I know it's tough.
No, they don't.
You're regaining your life.
You're thinking of, like, werewolves. Dogs don't sense fear. It's time once and for all to answer the question on everyone's mind over the last month. Who are the best Karens? We've had so many incredible postmenopausal women melting down in public recently in spectacular fashion, all captured on video, and they're all great. But who are the best? And that's what I'm here today to answer. I'm the only man on this planet qualified to accurately gauge these power levels and put them in their proper tiers, so let's just get right into it. Now starting us off, we have the horror movie Karen here, the ghost-type Pokemon. This is a haunted Karen, and I'll put clips of each of these Karens just to refresh your memory on who these characters are in the Karen lore and extended universe.
Hi, I'm asking you if this is your property.
Why are you asking?
Because it's private property.
Because it's private property, sir.
Are you,
we
but not on people's property.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Just respectfully.
Sure.
This is who I imagine greets you at the gates of hell. Like right before you cross the threshold over molten rock, she's like sitting behind the desk like some kind of angry librarian and welcoming you aboard. So now why have I given Scary Karen an A-tier rating? It's actually a very tame freakout, if you can even call it that. She just kind of acts like a moderately annoyed spirit that was awakened because this man spray painted on the property that she was haunting. So why is it worthy of an A? Well, it's because I think she's fucking terrifying. Next up, we have breakdancing Betty, guardian of blueberries.
I don't like to see people wrecking it.
We're not wrecking it. There's literally so many berries everywhere.
Oh my god, we're not wrecking it! Oh, there's so many berries out here. There's so many berries.
Now, I can of course respect the energy here. In fact, I love it. I love her energy here. That dance she does where it looks like she's playing Beat Saber or swatting away mosquitoes, it's fantastic. But after that, it's all downhill and it just devolves into just some fucking boring dialogue. It's like she expended her entire day's worth of energy hitting that like wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man dance she did there out of nowhere. It's like she was waiting for the right moment to unleash that, her trump card, and when it didn't scare away the berry predators, she was defenseless and just resorted to just some shitty conversation, so I had to give it a B. The dollar store cereal goblin. I could only find this one frame that captures her face where she's peeking over the cereal here during her explosion. And this is it's a pretty high octane one, but I'll explain why I had to give it a B.
Didn't you say you were in a hurry?
You either. You guys can all fucking wait. Don't talk to me.
We are waiting with patience and kindness.
No, you're all fucking talking to me when I told you not to. Run your bitch ass mouth like the dumbass cunt that you are. Cool.
She's in my face touching me. Call the police. I'm cool with that.
Not on her.
She's touching me. Yes, it is.
You spit on her.
No.
This is just a textbook Karen freakout. If she was a Mortal Kombat fighting game character, she would be a pretty well-balanced and well-rounded character. She's got some great up-close and personal attacks with her screeching and screaming, and she even has some projectile-based attacks as well, such as spitting. So she does have a lot of tools at her disposal, and she's not shy about using them, but I think this is definitely a B-tier Freakout because it's not filmed great. I don't even really get to see the woman, so I don't have a chance to really learn about the character and connect with her and really just kind of see what she's all about.
I said you're the same kind of people that walk the Jews right into the gas tank.
Oh, good. Thank you. Instagram, do you have Facebook?
I'm all over the place. I'm a musician and a very popular one. By the way, I've got 13 degrees in psychology. I'm a member of Mensa, and I have a master's in political science. Mensa mentor. My IQ is 100.
Yes. So
I'm putting the Jimmy Neutron Super Genius 13 Degrees of Psychology Karen at a B tier. While I am very impressed with her resume with over 13 degrees in psychology, a master's in hemorrhoids and whatever else, musician, all of this, the jack of all trades, master of all, I just feel like the actual Karen Freakout was just a little underwhelming. She, as a specimen to study, I think is pretty interesting as far as Karens go, but as for the actual content of the fucking public Freakout and Meltdown, just a little on the lackluster side.
No, I'm not, motherfucker. You fucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking accuser. You motherfucking accuser. Accuser of the fucking brethren, you motherfucker. Yes, ma'am. I don't give a shit. You can lock me up in a fucking prison, life without fucking parole, and I'll be better off than any one of you motherfuckers!
To this day, this is still one of the best Freakouts I've ever seen. Not only just in this one video, but this woman has done this at Walmart 3 times that I know of. She is consistent, always brings the highest level of energy. When I see this video, I can't help but start like pumping my fist in the air like, yeah, you go! Show those motherfuckers who's the boss. Like, it's got everything you could possibly want. A lovable protagonist, incredible amounts of rage, all just being thrown out all at once in this nuclear bomb of emotion. It's just fucking wonderful.
Against the law? It's against the law to make you wear a mask. It's against the law.
This is just an extremely underwhelming Karen. She just goes to an establishment to preach about why she can't be made to wear a mask because it's unconstitutional and that Bill Gates is the one behind it, who's secretly behind the curtain making sure that we're all mind controlled and impotent or some shit. It's just lazy. She doesn't even seem very passionate about it. She's not even screaming. She doesn't even do any like spaghetti arm kind of dances or anything. Like it's just underwhelming. So definitely a D tier Karen.
Fuck you! Fuck you! No, it's not enough!
Park your car.
No!
Driving. Like what the hell?
You better get the fuck away from me. Fuck you!
This absolutely deserves an A rating. I probably don't even need to defend this one. The only reason it's not an S is because she doesn't get physical, nor does it last a super long time. It's only about a minute worth of her screeching, and it's just great. She strikes some big poses, big fuck yous, not only at the cameraman, but at the security guard and some mysterious man behind her. She's just tossing fuck yous out like candy on Halloween right now. And she's doing it in an ear-piercing manner. She's got great control over her vocal cords, from very guttural lows to the very screamo highs of fuck yous. Just very impressive.
Okay? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the last part. Now what are you doing? Now what are you doing? Hey, sweetheart, there's kids here. There's kids here.
Of course, this miserable maiden, this woman tried to break up a street performance because she didn't like all the noise going on in her neck of the woods. So she goes up there, gives everyone the finger, and refuses to leave for like 10-15 minutes till the cops have to forcibly remove her from the premises. This is a B-tier Freakout for sure. She was able to completely shut down the performance for like 15 minutes, which is pretty impressive, and then got arrested. So there's a happy ending.
3 inches away from our fucking car. I couldn't even get into my fucking car. I had to climb over.
Oh, but you're sitting in it?
I had to climb over, dumbass. Did you not hear what I just fucking said?
Yeah, this one's just low energy, low stakes. Like, the biggest conflict here in this plot line was this woman had to climb over the driver's seat to get to the passenger seat, which is a minor nuisance and a bit of a headache, yeah. But then it has like 3 minutes of this back and forth dialogue that just sounds like 2 shitty video game NPCs having an argument. It's just not very good.
You're the one with the Christ thing on your car, you dumbass! Fuck you, man! What are you looking at? What are you filming me, you sick fuck? Is that funny to you?
This one's definitely not bad. This lady's attacking the car in front of her, to the side of her. She's putting her ass on everybody's face. And then she notices the camera. And then shit just pops off. Engages in a high-speed pursuit, and it's pretty solid.
My daughter. Do not.
The street. I'll fucking kill you.
Okay.
Yeah, this is another pretty interesting one. This lady looks like 5 generations worth of inbreeding and rage. She threatens to kill a woman all because of something her daughter was doing, because I don't even remember now, to be honest, but it was something because this lady hated the woman's daughter, so was filming the daughter and up in her face and threatens to kill the woman, and then Alex Jones has to like reel her back in. It's a C-tier freakout.
Did you pay for it?
It is not booked until June fucking 1st.
Okay,
sir.
Karen.
So there is no right for you to be here.
Okay, Karen.
I am not fucking Karen.
Really?
Get the fuck away from us. You are not respecting our boundaries.
We got 6 feet here.
You're not 6 feet from ours. Oh, get away.
Okay.
What are you on? What number? This is 35.
Be quiet. Just be quiet. She's speaking.
Can you tell me what your name is?
Rick.
I don't have to give my name. Look.
This is an S-tier freakout all fucking day. This has everything you could want and more. The lady is constantly screaming, she never loses that intensity, voice doesn't crack at all, just constant wailing, and the mother gets involved, and Captain Richard, the father, gets involved out of nowhere. The whole family comes into the mega mix here, creating this incredible recipe for beauty. It's this delectable dish of Karen meltdowns, including a male Karen on the boat, and Captain Richard even loses his sunglasses in the scuffle. It's truly a remarkable freakout in easy S tier.
You're going back to Mexico.
Bitch, you better go back to where you're from.
You just walked into her. Excuse me?
Hey, God, bitch, you just touched me.
Wow,
Oh my God.
Yeah, you deserved it.
Oh my God.
In my opinion.
One of the few Karen freakouts where you can actually see instant punishment for being an asshole. Just gets absolutely fucking slapped, walloped. All 5 fingers right to the face, a clean slap, rattled the glasses. It was pretty solid stuff, definitely a B tier freakout. The only reason it's not an A is because there wasn't like enough of a build-up. We came in towards the end of the conflict, but overall still pretty solid.
We don't play games here anymore, okay? Next time you ever talk to me like that, you're gonna get your ass kicked by my family. They're gonna fuck you up.
Oh, okay, you're
Do you
making
know
a
how many
racist
people
comment right
can't
now?
stand you being here?
Great.
You play games. We don't play games.
Oh, what kind of game are you playing?
I play games where you get fucked to death.
This will likely be my most controversial placement here, giving this high-level raid boss Karen only an A instead of an S tier, but allow me to explain. While her freakout really is impressive, especially because both happened in the same day, and within the span of only an hour or two, I do think that it just lacks the crucial element that S-tier freakouts have, which is high octane, huge amounts of energy, enough to like fucking rumble the earth that they step on. It's just missing that element.
I wasn't getting enough oxygen, and I just had on one of these little stupid things. You can't make human connection. We can't hug people. We can't hold their babies.
This Karen really took an interesting approach. Instead of anger and aggression, she chose just a laid-back vlog in the car, and how she nearly suffocated and exploded because the mask she was wearing was just overwhelming. And she even goes for a little tearjerker, reminding us of a world where we can't hold babies. And it's sad. It really is sad. Can you even imagine a world like that, man? I don't know what I'd do if I went a week without holding a baby. I don't even want to picture that kind of dystopian universe. Like, that'd be terrible. But this is definitely a C tier, Karen.
Oh shit! Man, all the people that want. Oh Lord! This fucking I Am Legend. That bitch She's doing the same shit.
You need to go home.
Man, might be the one. Might be the one.
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, unanimously, tens from every judge, this is 100% an S tier Karen to finish it off right here. Truly remarkable stuff. Actually looks like it's straight out of I Am Legend, going for like fucking shoulder barges through the door, even like a rhino head charge at the door. pulling out all the stops, needing to get into that building, and trying everything she can. At the end, she gets arrested. This just has everything. Truly the best Karen freakout of at least the last month. Maybe not of all time, because I still think maybe the Walmart Karen's a little better, and especially more consistent. She does that at least once every 6 months. So unless this lady's doing this once a week or once every 3 months, I still think the Walmart Karen's got her beat. But for at least the last month or so of this Karen breakout, this is probably my favorite one. So anyway, this is the conclusive tier list here. This is all 100% accurate. Any other tier list of Karens will not be as accurate as this one. That's about it. So yeah. It's only been a day since my last Karen video, and I typically treat Karen videos like I treat my cock. I'll have some fun with it for like an hour, but then I need some time to just recharge the batteries and let it reload. But with this Karen epidemic that we're seeing right now, it's hard to even have any downtime with all of these exciting Karen stories and videos surfacing daily, almost hourly at this point. I'm just not even able to experience a refractory period or a cooldown in between Karen binging sessions, because just within the last 24 hours I've been flooded with at least like 50 more videos of incredible Karen sightings, and what am I gonna do? Just not laugh at some Karens? Like, that's not an option. This is like taking your friend with a gambling addiction to a restaurant inside of a casino. You're helping to enable my addiction in this case. And I love it. Let's hop in.
Oh, Lord! This fucking I Am Legend! That bitch She's doing the same shit!
I think they made a great comparison here to I Am Legend. It does look like a director's cutscene from I Am Legend before they had the visual effects in there. Although I'd almost argue it's more similar to The Grudge when the lady's crawling down the stairs and then finally reaches the bottom. You can probably guess what this situation was about. She wasn't wearing a mask and they didn't let her in the business, and for some reason the natural response to this for most Karens is to just break down and have this kind of lunatic behavior where she's licking the fucking glass right there on the door and slamming into it like a zombie. I actually feel like maybe Corona is mutating, and it's starting to only affect middle-aged post-menopausal women, and it's starting to transmogrify them into these mindless ghouls that just act off pure wrong instincts and lack of shame. It's this perfect storm where you have this virus that has met this other virus called Facebook, and now the two of them have just come together to form this amalgamation of evil and annoyance that is the Karen you see in the video like this. It truly is remarkable and scary at the same time right here. It's like when two tornadoes collide and form a super tornado.
You don't even live here.
Oh, okay.
The pool is not closed. No, I know, they're gonna close it.
This is like that old 4chan pool is closed meme. This lady is actually a caricature of Karens without meaning to be. She looks exactly like that person you picture when you hear the word Karen at this point.
No, they're not.
Oh, no.
I think I would know. Oh. Well, you don't know who lives here? Yeah, you don't know who lives here because you don't live here. I do live here, bitch. And don't you ever fucking come up to me and tell me to go back to where I came from. You're a racist fucking prick. Go home and use your fucking dildo.
God have mercy on that dildo. The bravest dildo that's ever been purchased. Have a heart, lady. Spare it for one night. Give it a break. Now, we don't get the whole context here, much like the last video. These are the only sections of the videos that exist. It's all they posted, I suppose. So we don't get the full context, but apparently she told them to go back to where they came from, the classic racist Karen line, and they weren't very happy about that, obviously. And then she's talking about how she's shutting the pool down, and she's a member of the board. You know, I'm a member of the board, I can shut this shit down. I'm above the board, I'm beyond it, I am the board. I am the fucking law. If I want this pool closed, I'll close it. If I want to put fucking sharks in this pool, I'll put sharks in this fucking pool. Do you know who I am? I'm the board member.
Go home.
Go.
2020.
You know who lives here?
Yeah.
You know who lives here?
Yeah, I do.
How do you know that I don't live here?
Let me tell you how. Because I was here when this neighborhood was built, and I know every single person who bought in here.
Are you?
I've lived here since 2010.
Are you serious right now?
I'm so serious.
So you know everybody does?
You know everyone that lives in my neighborhood.
You live here?
We do live
Yes.
here, actually.
That's great if you live here. Do you live here?
Yes, bitch.
She does.
Okay, so where?
Cares?
In a surprise to absolutely nobody, she was wrong, and the lady in the video does live there. Even though that shouldn't matter in the first place, considering it's a public pool and she was with another resident of the neighborhood. Regardless, a wild situation that was created here. Just born from the desire to be angry, I suppose, which is the entire nature of the Karen, that species of middle-aged woman. Absolutely fascinating every single time, to be honest. I think Karen should be another segment in the next Planet Earth, perhaps. We could look at Karens, have David Attenborough perhaps talk about it on BBC or something. I'd really like to just get a deeper look at how Karens have evolved to this point, or rather, devolved to this point.
He got the gun on me. He about to hit me with the car. Call him. I'm telling you. Get the license plate. Get the license plate. Get the license plate now. Because you were never about to hit me with the damn car. You about to hit me with the car? You fucking don't be up on the guns down on me, okay?
This was the most popular Karen freakout of the last 24 hours, and it's a real doozy here. Like, this is some hardcore Karening shit. For some reason, during a verbal disagreement, she pulls out a fucking gun. And the lady filming doesn't seem afraid at all. Her voice isn't shaking, and she just sounds more annoyed at the fact that the other ladies escalated it to this point for no fucking reason at all. It's like in those action movies when the main character has like 6 guns pointed at them, but they keep their cool. 6 guns, huh? Maybe 20 more and be a fair fight. So 6 guns, 6 people, pulls out a cigar. Which one of you wants to light this cigar for me? Like, this is just so badass.
Call Richard back up to the police. Call Richard back up here now.
I got it. Don't you fucking jump behind me.
No, I ain't jumping behind your car. I was walking. Your guys were with me. Get the fuck back. Do you see that?
God, this lady's screaming reminds me of like an old school Xbox Live lobby with some kid just fucking melting down about how he got killed because of lag or some shit. What a fucking frustrating sound from this woman here. Like 30 years ago, I'm sure she was a cheerleader, and now look at her. It's just pathetic.
They both pointed that gun on me. He was trying to hit me with the car when I was going back. You seen that? And then when I hit his car, he wanted to jump out the car and put a gun on me. That is crazy. Trump making it real comfortable. Call the police. No, don't go anywhere. Call the police.
There's some good news here, though. The couple did get arrested for this shit, so that was nice to see.
This is day 1. This is opening day of Trader Joe's in North Hollywood. This is Karen.
Woo!
Democratic kids! All of you! That man harassed me for not wearing a mask. I have a breathing problem. My doctor would not let me wear a mask. So anyone harassing me to wear a mask, you guys are violating federal law. You get that? Get that on camera. Ma'am.
We got it.
Trader Joe's, baby. I've always heard good things about Trader Joe's, but I've only been once, and I actually got some good shit from there, but I also got some actual dog shit from there, too. I got like a popcorn substitute that wasn't corn, it was like popped mulch or something. I don't even remember. It was like little bits of concrete that they must have just scraped from the parking lot just for something to sell. I don't know. It was fucking terrible. But I did get some good shit from there too. I'm not overly surprised to see someone melting down in a Trader Joe's like this, because even in my limited exposure to Trader Joe's with my one adventure there, my one journey, it was like a combat sport. I had to like bump shoulders with people. I had to like fight people to get to places for food there. You had to like actually, you know, scrap with people to get the resources that you want there. It was pretty wild. I mean, it wasn't like a negative experience or anything, but it really is like, it was, at least in my experience, pretty cutthroat. So I could absolutely see some tempers flaring up like that. Like, she went, yeah, I'm surprised she wasn't wearing football pads. She went in there ready to shop at Trader Joe's, but they didn't let her because of no mask, and then threw this big old temper tantrum. This is just another thing I don't really understand. You see all these people melting down and embarrassing themselves about masks. How can you freely just not wear a mask and just be like, yeah, I'm on the same team as her, and not feel, like, embarrassed about it? Like, if I was someone that didn't like masks, and I saw all these people having these temper tantrums, licking fucking doorknobs and shit because they didn't let her in with a mask, I'd be like, you know what? I don't really want to be associated with that. That's gonna be what people think of when I say I don't like masks. I'm just gonna wear a fucking mask. Yeah, fuck this, I don't want to be associated with this group of fucking idiots. Like, even if you hate masks, I just don't know, man. I feel like there'd be some level of shame where you wouldn't even want to be associated with a group this stupid, but yeah, anyway, these were the most recent Karen meltdowns that I saw, at least the best of the ones I saw. These were some of the most aggressive ones I've seen over the course of this Karen outbreak, and yeah, that's about it. So yeah, it's time I introduce you to the most powerful organization on the planet. More powerful than any government that currently exists, more aggressive than Scientology, more secretive than the Men in Black. I'm talking of the Freedom to Breathe Agency. The FTBA has existed for as long as humans have, subtly guiding our history and shaping human evolution. Kind of like Area 51, they've been nothing but a myth, a legend, talked about in hushed whispers behind dumpsters, and never really understanding the full scope of the power the FTBA OTPHJ holds until recently. The Freedom to Breathe Agency has gone into the public eye, rising to the surface to be at the forefront of justice with one simple mission: refuse to wear a mask and sue anyone that politely asks you to. The Freedom to Breathe Agency is obviously started by those brain-rotted Karens that think if you put anything over your face, it's going to suffocate and kill you. So with the same mentality as children who think the Easter Bunny is leaving Easter eggs around their house, these Karens believe that our God-given right to breathe air is being stepped on. So let's go ahead and see how they're combating this.
That you guys been challenging people on these subjects. Okay, so we are with FTBA, the Freedom to Breathe Agency. We are We the People organization, making sure that people's constitutional rights, civil and federal laws are not broken, okay? And so you personally need to take this to your manager because you personally can be sued for this.
This is a rare sighting of one of the elites of the Freedom to Breathe Agency here. This woman who looks like a methed out Paris Hilton is issuing this employee a citation letting her know that she is personally liable to be sued should she ever ask someone to wear a mask again. God forbid the FTBA be within earshot of a mask request because they will pounce on you. They will fuck you in the mouth and the ass at the same time. Because the FTBA, they don't play around. When it comes to the right to breathe air, nobody enforces it better. They're like the air mafia. Air may have started as God's creation in their eyes, but now the FTBA has become more powerful than God himself. They own the air. It's their monopoly and they get to choose who's breathing the air and how they're breathing the air. And while they may not be an actual legitimate federal agency, that doesn't stop them from being scary as fuck. I mean, just look at that official badge she's wearing here, whipped up in Microsoft Paint over the course of 15 laborious minutes. Like, come on. You're defenseless against these arbiters of justice. If you see one of these members walking down the street with this badge, turn around and just go the other fucking way, because you're not even worthy of breathing the same air that they are, unless they're trying to serve you a lawsuit, which you will likely deserve because you had the audacity to ask one of these post-menopausal women to put on a fucking mask, you goddamn swine.
Okay?
I'm just following the store policy.
I'm telling you, you are probably paid $15 an hour or $12 an hour, okay? But you are putting yourself into a major legal liability.
It always just blows me away how these miserable, dusty, crusty old harpies just can't resist the urge to be an asshole at every possible opportunity, throwing this woman's wage in her face for no reason other than to condescend to her, even though this lady's likely never had a job and just mooches off of her husband's successful career, which is why she has so much free time to make shitty badges and bullshit lawsuits out of fucking nowhere, and yet she still feels entitled enough to shit on someone who is working for a living. It is pathetic, truly fucking sad and pathetic, and especially for the FTBA, who's trying to be like an official organization, to go do shit like this. It's fucking silly. I mean, the whole thing is fucking silly. I don't even know why I'm trying to even give them the generosity of saying trying to pursue an official organization, because they're not and they never will be, they never could be. It is actually an organization fronted by miserable old women like this. You can see her friend from the fucking 50 Shades of Grey book club is filming this entire thing, thinking that this is somehow in the right for their Facebook group, in which they do have a private Facebook group. The FTBA is just such cowardly bullshit Karens. They can't have a public Facebook group because they're just so goddamn sensitive. But they do have a website, so hats off to them there. It's a dog shit website, but at least they can almost use the internet to some capacity other than just hiding in garbage Facebook groups.
Wow.
Okay?
They need to get the fuck out of here.
Alright. Okay, you guys need to be careful.
Look at how proud she is of herself. This is the most she's accomplished since she was on the high school cheer squad 50 years ago. Once again, the supermarket is safe thanks to the FTBA. If there's air, there's justice. I guarantee this woman thinks she's one of the nicest people in the world. They all do for some reason, because these delusional idiots all think that they're doing the world a favor by harassing employees at retail stores and just people in general. They think that they're doing the world a favor by just being these miserable assholes. And they just genuinely think they're in the right no matter what that you say to them, no matter what you could possibly prove to them, you'll never convince them that they're anything more than just a miserable piece of shit. So that's the sad reality of it, but the FTBA doesn't stop and start with this one woman here. Like I said, it is trying to be an organization, and they've created these fake mask exemption cards that I'm sure you've seen by now, because for some reason these were very popular. Pretty sure they were just handing them out at like local retirement homes or some shit like that. But this little hall monitor badge here does absolutely nothing for you. This would be about as useful as giving someone a Pokemon card and then saying this proves that you're exempt from wearing a face mask in public. It's a whole bunch of fucking bullshit. In fact, the Department of Justice had to come out and say, no, we didn't issue these cards, this is bullshit. And if you ask me, that should be a crime to print cards like this and claim that it's from an official entity when it's not. I think they should be completely sued and each member of the FTBA hold personally liable in each suit on an individual level, just like how this woman in the supermarket was saying to the employee. I think that would be some poetic justice. It takes one glance at this library card to realize that it's fake, but even still, it doesn't stop these fucking brainwashed idiots from using this as something real. For some reason, people are convinced this is a legitimate thing, even though it has been proven from the actual Department of Justice to be bullshit. Which goes back to what I was saying, that even when you can objectively prove something is wrong, people will still believe it just for the sake of believing it, which is sad, but it is what it is. This whole thing is like some shit out of a Saturday morning cartoon, like a scam that Ed, Edd n Eddy would have used to get some jawbreakers, making fucking cards saying you're exempt from something. That is just the silliest concept, and these people are actual goddamn toddlers. I wouldn't be surprised if they got this idea from a cartoon. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to make you all aware of one of the most powerful organizations out there. So, you know, sleep in fear, sleep with one eye open, knowing that the FTBA, the Freedom to Breathe Agency, is always watching. They're everywhere and nowhere. That's it. So yeah. Maybe the Mayan calendar was right and the world really did end in 2012 and we just didn't notice, and ever since then we've just been living in some kind of hellish simulation where the difficulty is increased every year. But if that's the case and we really do inhabit a simulated universe, there's one glitch that nobody could have expected and nobody wanted: the rise of the Karens.
Finally, we meet the end of the road. I've been looking forward to this shit all my fucking life. So, target? I'm not playing any more fucking games. This shit's fucking over.
What a brave soldier, what a hero. When you look at the history textbooks and you read about those heroes of the past, that shit is child's play compared to these kind of modern heroes. This woman is a fucking martyr. She knocked masks off of a rack in Target. That changes everything. That's an eye-opener. That right there is going to change the entire world. She was able to see that masks are the first step to mind control from the government, as any rational person would be able to deduce, obviously. And those fucking heroes, as we call them in the past, are nothing compared to the sacrifice she just made by taking the time out of her busy day whining on Facebook about anti-vax and the deep state. She went out there in public, no mask, knocking the masks off of the rack to save us. She's like the Jesus Christ of brainwashed lunatics. And then, you know, the great thing about it is she doesn't even have to clean up her own mess. She makes the employees that are working for minimum wage and not having a whole lot of fun during all this clean up after her mess. You know, because that's how good of a person she is.
This shit's all fucking over. This shit's fucking over. This shit's 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 over.
And on this day, one lone Karen completely stopped the production of masks. This was the day masks went extinct. When the Target higher-ups saw this video, they knew they had no chance. When they saw what they were up against right here, they folded. They knew it was over for them.
This shit's over. This shit's over. This shit's over. Yay! This shit's over. Woo! Yay! So this shit, get all this shit off of my car. I don't want any of that shit. I don't want any of that shit. Get that shit out of here. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Well, far be it from me to question the methods of the master here, but you could have just ignored the rack. I don't think they were shoving it down your throat. There wasn't like some kind of assassin chasing you down with 2 masks in his hands ready to just fucking take you with it. You could have just walked by the mask rack without making this big scene. But you had to make a point. And the point you made was that you are such a fucking asshole that the whole world is now against you. Even people that hate masks are now embarrassed. I was reading from a couple of anti-mask groups that I spy on. They were disgusted by this and thought it was the most embarrassing shit in the world for their cause. Let me put that in perspective for you. This lady is so insufferably fucking dumb that the people that think wearing a mask will instantly suffocate them and prevent them from getting into heaven considered wearing a mask just so that way they wouldn't be associated with this woman. That is crazy.
I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. We don't want any of this anymore. This is over. No, no. Do you? Why? Why? You let everybody else do it. You let everybody else do it. Why I can't do it? Because I'm a blonde white woman? Fucking wearing a fucking $40,000 fucking Rolex? I don't have the fucking right to pick shit up? I'm fucking...
This lady set a world record speed run for most unlikable piece of shit in shortest amount of time. She somehow found a way to brag about her wealth with a $40,000 Rolex comment, as well as mentioning being a blonde white woman for whatever fucking reason while having her baby temper tantrum, screaming, wah, wah, you let everyone else do this, why can't I? Even though I don't think that's Target's policy or anything, like, hey, welcome to Target, come on in and fuck shit up. That's Walmart. I don't think I'll ever understand the thoughts that go through the head of someone like this, if any thoughts at all even go through there, but it makes me believe that we need an Arkham Asylum. Like, straight out of Gotham, right out of the Batman universe, we need an Arkham Asylum for the criminally insane like this. I still am just baffled by the $40,000 watch comment. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Because she's wearing a $40K watch, she can do whatever she wants? Hey, what do you mean I can't steal these cars? Do you see my watch? It's $40,000. I'm taking the cars. What? No, what the fuck are you talking about? Abusing my kid is not illegal for me. Look at my Rolex. It's worth 40 grand.
They drained the swamp. They did everything that Donald Trump was elected to do. You can read about it on Twitter. You can read about it in the news. All of the deep state politicians, all of that stuff that's happened.
So apparently the police tracked her down after a little pissing and shitting session there at the Target, and they got a lot more than they bargained for out of this encounter here. I can promise you that much. They did not sign up to the force expecting some shit like this. This is some Doomsday Protocol shit. They would have been less confused if they went to a fucking alien's UFO to issue a noise complaint than talking to this woman. She immediately brings up the deep state, which you knew was coming. You can tell just by this woman's voice that she's addicted to conspiracy theories. She sounds like she loves conspiracy theories. It's like once you get addicted to this kind of bullshit belief, it changes your body on a cellular level. Like it rearranges your vocal cords to sound like Gilbert Gottfried.
It's done. Okay. So I was hired to be the QAnon spokesperson.
Coming here today?
I cannot. It's a secret. What do you mean? Like I can't give you any classified information. You don't have clearance. You don't have clearance.
Okay.
You don't.
You're a spokesperson,
yeah,
correct?
For the White House. Yeah.
I bet you didn't expect that grand reveal, did you, pussy? We're getting some Harry Potter fanfic shit in here with these plot twists. The narrative is getting crazy. It's getting fucking wacky. Now, I'm sorry to spoil the ending of this anime here, but she's not actually a spokesperson for the White House. I know that comes as a shock to most of us, but I don't think that should have stopped there. I think she should have went harder. She should have doubled down. Instead of aiming low like a spokesperson for the White House, she should have went, I am the White House. Then she rips off the mask and it's the president. Just something fucking crazy. You know, really make the police go, holy shit, what have we gotten ourselves into here? You know what I mean?
Call Donald Trump and ask him if you don't believe me.
Do you have his phone number?
Do I have his phone number? I'm on the phone with him all the time. I'm fucking wired.
Okay. I think we have enough here. Okay. Can you put down your phone?
No, I'm not going to put down my phone. Like I said, I'm wired. Okay. All of this is being broadcast live.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, where is it being broadcast?
Everywhere, all over the world.
All over the world?
All over the world on Instagram, yeah. Millions of viewers. Okay. So, say cheese. You're on candid camera.
Okay, thank you.
The officer here just looks so disappointed. He looks like a father that just found out his son is really into hentai. I have no doubt that this officer was once an alcoholic, but in this moment he was considering going right back on that wagon. Nothing sounded better than probably downing a fifth of whiskey right now and just forgetting that he ever even encountered this woman here.
CBI or 1039?
CBI.
Okay. Melissa, what do I mean, you spin around and just put your phone down.
What?
First, okay?
I need you to put your phone down.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Luckily we unlocked the good ending here, the true final cutscene where she gets arrested for this kind of garbage, which is very nice to see. I don't know why the fuck the officer's apologizing to her as they're arresting her, unless he's saying like, I'm sorry you believe this fucking bullshit, which I guess could make sense. Like, what do you say to someone that constantly just spews garbage about the fucking deep state and how Bill Gates personally went into their house and skull-fucked their dog? Like, what do you say to that besides a holy shit, I'm sorry you're this stupid?
You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish. You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish.
I have no idea.
You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish. This is a Nazi fucking game. You're doing this to me because I'm Jewish. This is Nazi bullshit.
And thus concludes another riveting adventure with another incredible Karen, another exhilarating journey that we've taken with a wonderful woman here, and this appears to be the new norm, so I imagine in like another 3 or so months, a video like this won't even have anyone bat an eye at it. It'll just be, oh, that's standard behavior, pretty normal stuff. We're looking more and more like we're going the Mad Max route here. Soon we'll have Karens grabbing chrome and fucking spraying their face with chrome, and then crashing their Prius into a Walmart because they had masks for sale there or some shit. But yeah, anyway, that's it. See ya. We've entered another mass extinction event on the same level as the last ice age, although this time it has nothing to do with weather or really even the planet. It has to do with middle-aged women. The Karens are indeed going to be civilization's crumbling, at least that's what I firmly believe. These Karens show no signs of slowing down, their activity only continues to grow and escalate, powered by Facebook, energy crystals, and essential oils they rub on the rim of their asshole. These Karens seem unstoppable. Let's go ahead and take a peek at some new ones.
Let's record now.
Please leave the fucking store.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay, that's harassment. I'm filing charges.
Karens continue to be more confident thanks to being cheered on by other postmenopausal women that haven't felt happiness in 2 decades, so they now start recording themselves being a public nuisance, thinking that they're in the right and that everyone around them looks like the asshole, when really any rational person could watch this video and immediately see who the real piece of shit is here, which is the woman filming, of course. The lady that attempts to hit her with the shopping cart, I totally understand her frustration. Honestly, kinda wish she had just doubled down and committed to it, just blast her ass with that cart, treat her like the annoying speed bump that she is, and just run her over.
That's your name?
Right now. We're asking you to leave. Get out of the
There you go. Nice. That's okay. I'm actually not. So you guys, she just almost physically threatened me. So
Threatening everyone else by not wearing a mask.
I'm sorry, but under the Colorado Revised State Law, there's no grounds.
These freedom fighters that blindly fight for what they consider justice of not wearing a mask and being a shit stain on society have to be history's most annoying group of people to ever exist. They are by all definitions an evolutionary disaster. Instead of advancing, these people are constantly going backwards, willingly, knowingly, devolving. These kind of people can't even accidentally almost get something right. I spent like an hour and a half going through the Colorado Revised State laws and statutes to see if maybe this diarrhea-dribbling idiot had some kind of point that was almost accurate, but she's just outright wrong. Unsurprisingly, there is nothing in Colorado's revised laws and statutes that overturn a private business's right to kick out any customer that doesn't follow the business's policy. It is still the business's fucking right to kick out any customer that doesn't follow the fucking policy the business has put in place. Now, maybe I missed something. That's entirely possible. There was a lot of shit I had to go through, a lot of goofy fucking laws that I caught myself up on in Colorado. And maybe I did miss something, but I find that a little unlikely, because what's most probable here is that this troglodyte saw one post on Facebook, uncredited, unsourced, no proof, that said, according to Colorado state laws, businesses have no rights over you. And she just believed it at face value, did no research. That's probably what this is. Because I didn't see anything, and I went through the shit, and I guarantee she hasn't done any research on anything in her entire fucking life. These people are actual zombies, incapable of doing any amount of even the bare minimum work to think for themselves. They can't even fucking come up with their own original thoughts anymore. This lady is just a drone. She is an actual Facebook drone.
No.
We are denying you service.
You can't deny me service.
You can't trespass.
That's okay, because I'm going to show the cops the law.
We're a private
it doesn't
business.
matter.
You gotta leave.
Nope, sorry, it doesn't matter.
Oh, you're going to show the cops the law, huh? You're going to educate the police officers with your fucking dance therapy degree and something you pull up on Facebook? I'm sure they're going to love that. I'm sure that's just what the cops want after their millionth call to deal with these Karen pests. I'm sure that they're going to like that.
I'll just wait for the cops to get here.
Why don't you wait for them outside?
Ron.
Yeah. Why don't you wait
I'm not. I'm going to wait right here where I almost got hit by a cart from a lady.
You almost got hit by a car.
I did. She rammed her cart into me, and I have a witness.
She's not wrong here. I also witnessed it. There was almost justice. That vigilante with the shopping cart, the modern-day Batwoman, trying to save the store from Karen's wrath.
You can't. That's
We're
okay.
asking you to leave.
Threatening
the store.
Sorry, you can leave.
No,
you
you
can
can
get out of my face.
here.
Get out of my face. Ron at Molly's Liquors in Lakeside.
I appreciate the shout out, Karen. Ron, if I'm ever in the area, I'm absolutely buying liquor from that fine ass, baby. That's what I like to see. I like to see employees standing up against this kind of childish garbage. Every employee at this store really takes it to this woman and just begs her to get the fuck out because they don't like her, they don't like what she's doing, and that's what I like to see. I like to see people standing up to this kind of garbage. So, Ron, you got yourself a customer if I'm ever in the area.
You're gonna be under a lot. Nope, not leaving. I'm not gonna let you harass me like this. It's not a law. It's not a law.
Get out of the store.
Not a law.
I don't care.
It's not a law.
The law says I can deny you service.
It's not a. No, the law. Do you? Okay.
We're not selling you
What
nothing
law
today.
went through the legislature to pass that you can't do that?
We're not selling you anything today.
I think her voice is extremely fitting for the entire community of people that are brainwashed zombies like this. She sounds like a parrot, and she's just mimicking what she's heard on Facebook, that it needs to be a law in order for it to be effective, which it doesn't. Since it's a private business, they have their own policy that they can enforce. And to everything I read in Colorado state revised statutes and laws, hasn't changed. So you're still kind of fucked here, Karen.
Bodily remove you.
Oh, good, because I'm gonna show him the law. I'm gonna show him the law.
I'm private business. I can expel you if I want to.
Actually, you can't under the Colorado revised state law.
Can.
You absolutely cannot.
Well, let's find out.
All right, let's do. A woman tried to ram her cart into me, and I have it on video. And you're going to become under fire, son. You're like, good luck. Good luck.
So I'm pretty sure this is the store owner right here, and he fucking hates this lady. During her little sob story about how she almost got her foot lightly grazed by a shopping cart, I half expected this guy to just laugh at her, or maybe inquire a bit further like, ma'am, that's terrible, that's awful. Can you point her out for me so I can get this taken care of and handle it? It's her over there? Okay, thank you. Hey, that lady over there. All of her liquor is free. It's all on me. It's on the house. Thank you today, ma'am.
I'm not leaving until the cops get here. Good.
Need to leave.
Don't touch me.
You can't videotape.
Don't. I can't.
I don't care.
You guys don't know the law. Oh my God.
Get out. That's the law.
You guys have no idea what the law is.
Leave.
Nazis. Look at these Nazis.
It's Jeffco policy. Get out.
It's not a law.
This is Jeffco. Get out.
Nazis. Look at this, everybody.
Of course they're Nazis. Everyone who doesn't agree with me is a Nazi. Those fucking Nazis. All of them. All of those goddamn disgusting Nazis in the fucking liquor store. Telling me I can't go in there and be an asshole. Bunch of fucking Nazis, am I right?
Wow.
Leave our business. Matt, you're running into me. Don't touch me. Leave our business.
No, sorry, you're not going to treat me like this and get away with it. You're not going to treat me like this and get away with it.
We do not want you in our business. Go away.
You're not going to have a business pretty soon.
Really?
Good luck. Good luck.
Ma'am, it's like you're naked in my business. Please leave. You are naked in my business. No shoes, no shirt, no mask, no service.
You're in my face.
My man actually pulling out the naked card, putting it in terms someone this stupid could understand. No shirt, no shoes, no service. That's a classic. That is store policy. That's not like a state law that you need shirt and shoes in order to get served at a business. That's just a business's policy, and yet people have always accepted that as a fact. But for some reason, businesses requiring a mask, well, that just doesn't make any sense because it's not a law. And this guy trying to use this example to help her understand why they can decline her service, it just doesn't click with her. She doesn't understand. She can't understand. She's too delusional. She's too brainwashed, too deep into the hive mind of Facebook misinformation that not even the most simple terms for babies can register in her mind. And it's really sad to see.
It's a mandate and order is not state law. You guys have no idea what legislature process is, the legislative process.
I'm denying you service. I can do it because I'm doing it.
I'm waiting for the cops.
I have no doubt she can't spell legislature, but still feels very confident in her knowledge in regards to laws and shit. Interestingly enough, she stops filming once the police are actually there, so, I mean, I imagine what happened is she showed them the law, the police apologized, groveled at her feet, and the entire store clapped for her. That's probably what happened, but she just forgot to film that part. Let's go to a different Karen. Yeah, this one's just a classic. This isn't even like a recent Karen Freakout. This is just one that I really like. This woman comes at him with the powers of the dark side, going for like a force choke, going for like force lightning on him, and the police officer's fucking terrified, like backing up, damn near pissing his pants, and then brings out his taser. This Karen's treating this officer like how people tell you to treat a bear during a bear attack, you know, screaming, going wild, getting loud, getting big. It's like that episode of Hey Arnold where he convinces his bully not to beat him up because he's insane. She tried that approach here, but it didn't quite work. I mean, it could have been worse, I guess, but at least she went down with a bang, I gotta say. Like, that's one hell of a way of going out. Like, if this was my relative, I'd be almost proud. Like, you know what? Yeah, you got arrested for public urination or whatever, but damn, you really went down swinging. I like what you did there. I think that's enough Karens for today, honestly. Only 2, I know, but there's like 20 or 30 Karen videos every single day that I just haven't watched yet, because watching so many Karen videos just honestly makes you feel like everybody's that stupid. And that's a fucking rough feeling, to feel like every middle-aged woman is dumb like these people, because I know they're not, but there's so many of these videos every single day that they're somehow making it seem like every middle-aged woman is a Karen all of a sudden, which is fucking shocking and sad. So, I mean, I'll definitely do more Karen shit soon. There's so many, but for now, just these 2 for today. That's it. See ya. As more and more things start opening in the world amid the pandemic, more and more middle-aged single mothers are trying to go back out into society and find things to be angry about. I recently covered the Karen apocalypse that we've just experienced. However, if the Karen apocalypse was an earthquake, what you're about to see is the aftershock. One thing I find interesting is, since most people have been inside for a long time now, a lot of people are starting to get a vitamin D deficiency from what I've read. But I'd argue it's almost more dangerous to go outside due to an overdose of vitamin K. Karen. Society right now, the outside world that I've now become a stranger to, is experiencing dangerous levels of exposure to vitamin K. It's like walking into fucking Chernobyl if instead of radiation it was just pure negative Karen shit. So let me just show you the recent Karen Armageddon we're now experiencing.
45 minutes of having it on. It's the first time I've worn one. I am disoriented. I'm a little mad, if you can't tell that already.
Oh, don't worry, you weren't keeping that a secret from me. I had a sneaking suspicion. Between that stereotypical where's your manager haircut, it's time to go to corporate and take a shit, also the facial expression that just kind of conveys I'm always mad even when things are great, I was just able to immediately sniff out you were a bit upset about something.
Like, I'm frustrated, but I don't feel good physically. Like, I can tell you right now, I wasn't getting enough oxygen, and I just had on one of these little stupid things.
Yeah, I see what she means. I can hardly breathe in this shit. I'm about to fucking pass out on you, just suffocating myself here. I like how my beard hair kind of sticks out here. It's like little innocent pubes popping out of someone's whitey tighties. But anyway, this is something I see a lot from these kind of people. I can't breathe in it. It's impossible. I'm suffocating to death. I would have loved to see her in the store if she's trying that shit, like she's just like falling over herself and then like everyone's ripping the mask off to try and save her life. Jesus! What is this, a mask? She's killing herself for our safety, what a hero! She's wearing a mask and she's dying for it! As if there's anything easier in the world than just putting on a mask. Like, how fucking spoiled and entitled and weak do you have to be to think that putting on a mask is some like giant sacrifice or something that's hard?
I feel dizzy. My hands are kind of tingly, My heart is beating fast, so some of it's an emotional reaction, but some of it's a physical reaction.
Now, I'm no doctor, so please take this diagnosis with a grain of salt, but I think what you're experiencing is hyper-screeching withdrawals. The symptoms seem about in line with that. You see, for 2 months, you haven't been able to go out in public and yell and scream at retail workers, so your body's just been a little bit confused, and now that you're out in public again, it's getting tingles, it's getting anxious, it's just its way of responding.
I understand the virus is real, okay? I understand the virus is real.
Well, that's better than a lot of people on Facebook, so good for her there. But it's also extremely sad that there's actually people that don't think it's real, so you have to clarify that you believe in it, as if there's some type of fucking debate on whether or not it's real.
Friends, look at the numbers and tell me why everybody's living in fear. Tell me why we're putting these things on and not being able to breathe. I just want to cry.
Well, go ahead and cry. I'm not going to arrest you for it. Let it all out. And as for why people are putting masks on and not being able to breathe, I think that's a problem exclusive only to you. I mean, this may come as a shock, but doctors work like 12-hour days with a mask on the entire time. Nurses too, so they can clearly breathe. The design's fine. No one's suffocating wearing a mask. Just because you soldiered through a brave 45 minutes while getting your gluten-free food at the Whole Foods doesn't mean that you're some expert on masks now. I'm pretty sure you were breathing just fine. I don't know how the fuck you walk around breathing if you're struggling in a mask. You just, like, wide open mouth, just suck all the air in as big as possible?
That's all I want to do is cry, because you can't see people's faces. You can't make human connection. We can't hug people. We can't hold their babies.
That's kind of a weird thing to point out, right? You can't hold people's babies? Like, what does this woman do? Just go around, like, snatching babies, like, bringing them back to the stork or something? Like, that's not exactly common. You shouldn't be going up to strangers and asking to hold their babies in the first place. Now, if you're around your friends and shit, yeah, I guess not being able to hold their babies might be a common problem. I don't really know. I just feel like that's a strange one to point out. Like, you know, a lot of bad shit's come with the coronavirus, but one thing no one's really talking about, the worst thing is, we can't just hold people's babies anymore.
It doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense, and I'm not okay with it. Nothing about what we're doing is supported by the numbers that are out there. Those of you that know me, like, I am one of the most compassionate, caring people you will ever meet.
Whenever someone says something like that, I immediately doubt it. No one that's actually compassionate and caring goes around wearing that like a badge of honor. I'm so humble. In fact, I'm one of the most humble people you'll ever get to know. In fact, I probably care more about all of you people than you people even care about yourselves. That's how good of a person I am, and you should know that. And I'm just letting you know that, just because I am such a good person. You know, that doesn't really rub me the right way. I just doubt that claim. But as she said, she's not okay with it, so I think it's time we cancel the coronavirus. Let's just get rid of the coronavirus now. This lady is clearly not having a good time because of it, and since she's not okay with it, well, we need to change everything. I like this one because the lady in it walks around like a video game NPC. It's like she's playing Animal Crossing with the shovel, trying to get the right slot. But instead of a shovel, she's using her phone to record for her Facebook anti-vax group, so...
So it's against the law?
It's against the law to make you wear a mask. It's against the law.
Well, if you say so. I mean, I'm not going to question her. She seems like the law. She's like the embodiment of the law. So whatever she says, yeah, you know, I'm just going to agree with.
The ADA tells them that you cannot make people wear a mask. It's not our laws at all. This is just made up by Bill Gates and them, and by you wearing that. Seriously, think about it. You're breathing out your toxic air, and you're breathing in the same air. You're making your lungs, you're killing your antibodies.
It's always just impressive how people can get to this point and be like this. To blame Bill Gates, of all people you could have chosen. You could have done something a little cooler, like going after Elon Musk, since he's doing some like weird shit on Twitter. Why not target him? But to go after Bill Gates just seems, I don't know, underwhelming. To make him like this giant Thanos behind the coronavirus. I would have preferred if they chose a different path for their supervillain, but it is what it is. For some reason they've chosen him. And I think the most impressive thing about this one in particular is the lady filming. She was filming, because she so firmly believes that she's in the right and doesn't look crazy. And I always think that's just the wildest part. How people can be so disconnected from reality that they think that they're right and justified with their behavior that they'll go so far as to film it for their friends in their little Facebook echo chambers. I just think that's just sad and pretty wild.
If there's a cold that comes around in November, you're getting sick. You're making yourself sick. You're making... Breathe.
Yeah, you're spitting out too.
No, baby, that's not what's going to make you sick. You're alive. Go look on the package, and it will tell you. It will not protect you from COVID-19. You are hurting yourself. Don't stop being lied to. They want to kill all the Mexicans.
Do you believe in the COVID?
They want to kill all the black people. They want to kill everybody. Watch out what you're being told. You're being lied to.
It's actually really hard to keep up with the exposition here. I really don't understand at all what she's talking about or where she's going. But god damn it, she's confident in it and really fucking obnoxious.
Do you believe in it?
Do I believe with the COVID? I believe there's a virus, but it's not what they say. It's like any other virus. They have 99% cure. 99% cure. So what kind of a virus is that? We all had viruses. We all get colds. You're being lied to. Please do your due diligence. Read, do your research. Don't let the government fool you.
That's something I hear a lot from this community. Do your research. It's like flat earthers. Do real research, not like, you know, real research. Do our research. Please read our sources. Please stay on Facebook and read our bullshit. But these people are so ingrained in their beliefs that no matter what, they're never changing. Like in that Flat Earth documentary, there's multiple groups of Flat Earthers that proved themselves wrong multiple times and still just brush it off like, oh, we must have just done something wrong. Now, the world can't be round because we think it's flat. So all this, everything that proves it's round that we just did ourselves, well, it's wrong. We must have messed up because it's flat. That's the exact same way these people operate. No matter what, they're not going to change what they believe, which sucks because it's just objectively wrong and harmful misinformation that they share between each other. But it is what it is, and at least you get some Karens melting down in public, which is always at least fun to watch from a distance.
Be smart, please, for your sake. Because what's happening is she's hurting her antibodies in her body. She's breathing in the toxicity and the carbon monoxide that is going to make her sick. She's not getting enough breath in her lungs, which is going to cause her lungs to weaken. It's all damaging. Look it up for yourself. Go online and look it up.
I will.
Take my word. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Professor. Have a lovely day going home and then yelling at your husband.
Okay, so I need to talk to a manager because I'm not wearing a mask.
Okay, understood.
Perfect.
Just a moment. Go
ahead. Go ahead.
It's always refreshing to hear that signature catchphrase, I need to speak to a manager. It's refreshing, honestly. I just really, you always get like a sense of joy when a very irate woman says those words because you already know what's going to follow, and it just never really gets old.
Hi. Hi, I have a medical condition that I'm not allowed to wear a mask, and I'm not required by HIPAA rules and regulations to disclose that.
Being a loudmouth asshole is not a medical condition that prevents a mask. In fact, it should be encouraged so that way you're not just fucking screeching. At least the mask will act like a little muffler, like a fucking silencer on James Bond's gun for your fucking yelling at the retail workers. I also decided to look into it because she publicly talks about herself in this video and puts herself out there, so I looked into it. The medical condition she has does not prevent her from wearing a mask in any way. And just for the sake of playing by her rules, I won't disclose what the medical condition is, but she talks about it constantly and just has it plastered all over her website. She's also an avid flat earther and considers herself a general truther in all things, as most of these people do.
Okay, can we shop for you? So, what does that look like? I have private things I want to get that maybe I don't want you to see.
For you, but I can't let you in the store without a mask.
Okay, so where's the regulations that state that?
The regulations?
Yeah.
That is company
Because you're discriminating against me now. Do you know that?
The bombshell. She said she's being discriminated against. Oh, well, now this company needs to close its doors or let her in and let her make her own rules. Now you've gone too far. To discriminate against her? Yep, now you've gone too far. You're going on her blog, mister. You're really done fucked up now.
You're discriminating against me.
We can help you.
No. Because I have private stuff that I don't want you to see.
What kind of private stuff could you possibly be buying at a grocery store? What, are you scraping bacon grease off the grills in the back and are embarrassed about it? Are you smuggling plutonium in there or something? What could possibly be a big secret at a grocery store that would be embarrassing? All they fucking carry for the most part is food and vitamins. What, do you want people to not know that you take fish oil pills or something? I don't really get it. It's a lame fucking excuse. These people just look for reasons to stay angry, even when people are offering alternatives to kind of fit into what they're comfortable with in their lunacy. This man's going above and beyond, saying, we can shop for you, we can do this for you, do that for you, and she just comes up with the most outlandish excuses to not use that and stay angry. It's wild to me.
You can call corporate office, but I can't help you.
Okay, well, you guys can get a lawsuit. Because you can't discriminate.
I'm trying to help you, but I'm
no,
not going to
you can't. How's that helping when you're going to do shopping for me? I'm going to give you my bank information.
I'm doing the best I can.
How do I...
Huge kudos to this guy for staying so calm during a Category 5 Karen hurricane, because this shit is so fucking annoying. I don't know how he was able to maintain his cool.
Miss, call corporate office. I'm sorry.
Okay, I need a card. Do you have a card for them?
I sure can.
That'd be great. If anybody who... If anybody wants to shop here, you have to have a mask, and here is the policies.
I edited out the part where she talks about who she is and also where she is, just for the sake of not having people go harass her. But she talks about the policies, which a company is absolutely entitled to have, and pretty much everywhere requires you to wear a mask. But for some reason, these whiny children just can't put a mask on, which takes literally less than a second. It's genuinely one of the easiest things a human being can possibly do. It takes no effort, it takes no time, and it's not that big of a fucking deal. Just some fucking misbehaving children. You can't tell me what to do. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna throw a fucking temper tantrum and I'm gonna throw my Legos on that side of the room and you can't stop me. Fuck you. I'm putting this on Facebook.
But you're pretty chipper. You're pretty chipper. Huh? You're happy?
Why not be?
Why are you happy?
Yeah, buddy. Why are you happy when she's clearly not happy? Because she's unhappy, no one in the world is allowed to be happy. If there was a kid with an ice cream cone and a smile on their face, this woman would go over and slap that shit right out of their hands. And do you know why? It's because she's unhappy. So why the fuck is anyone else allowed to be happy? But yeah, anyway, these are the most recent Karen sightings. I'm sure there's going to be plenty more as the floodgates are starting to open. So stay tuned for more incredible Karen antics out in society. That's about it. So yeah. I think influencer is just a disgusting word. I feel like when you hear the word influencer, you should react the same way as when people hear the word moist, just uncomfortable and grossed out. When someone calls themselves an influencer, I immediately just think they're a self-absorbed douchebag, especially on Instagram. Like, when you hear someone claim, like, I'm an online Reddit influencer or powerhouse on Instagram influencing, it's basically just saying they're a professional narcissistic asshole. I also don't really know where the term influencer fits in. It's not like they're actually influencing shit, except for maybe the sales of Hydro Flasks and Raid Shadow Legends. Not that there's anything wrong with taking those sponsorship deals or anything like that, but I wouldn't necessarily call them some kind of marketing wizard just because 100 extra people signed up for a fucking water bottle after seeing their ass cheeks on Instagram. But anyway, let's see how Instagram influencers are handling the protests going on right now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really...
I figured we'd start with the most popular one. This one right here, a woman borrows this man's drill to pretend like she's helping, just for a picture that she could post online. There's something about her, she reminds me of like a Borderlands character, an NPC, but without any of the personality. This one's actually kind of a unique case because it turns out this woman actually wears two different capes. She's quite the well-rounded superhero of narcissism. She's a self-proclaimed internet influencer as well as a reporter. Well, more specifically an intern reporter, an apprentice reporter, whatever they're called, a fucking Padawan reporter, I don't know. But she has since been fired because of this video. I've talked about it before, but clout chasing is really a disease. People will go so far to score internet points and attention, so far to stage a fucking, photo opportunity like this, trying to capitalize off of what's going on in the world right now. It's just despicable behavior. It just seems like some of these influencers have this insatiable appetite for internet points and internet attention and trying to make themselves seem like the best person the world has ever seen, like literally God's angel fallen down from heaven to post pictures of their ass on Instagram. So they'll take all of these opportunities and try and make it all about them, which is just gross. And what's even worse about hers in particular is how shitty the picture looks. It doesn't even look convincing like she's doing a good deed and helping. It looks like she's actually just stolen this man's drill and he's surprised about it, and she's doing nothing. It'd be like if I took a picture with my car's hood up and a sledgehammer in my hand giving a thumbs up towards a camera. It doesn't look like I know what the fuck I'm doing, it just looks like a dumb photo. I can only imagine how much further she would have went if this clip didn't go viral, if no one was filming this. I wonder if she would have kept doing these fake good deeds, like in the next photo she posts the day after this one, she has a picture where she's giving a PlayStation 4 to a homeless man while smiling.
Her boyfriend take a picture of her in front of a smashed T-Mobile. Oh my god.
Barefoot Beth out here taking a very thought-provoking and powerful picture in front of a T-Mobile that had its shit absolutely blasted. It seems these Instagram influencers truly are making a statement and showing they care. I can already imagine the wonderful and moving caption to this photo she posted. 50,000 people used to shop here. Now, here's my ass. This one's actually kind of interesting. This looks like a scene right out of 101 Dalmatians with Cruella de Vil here taking a dumb fucking picture. One thing I've noticed about every single one of these is it's always some girl's boyfriend that's taking the picture, and I feel so bad for them because there's no way they actually want to do it. When they're looking through the phone and seeing what it's capturing, they have to be disgusted. There's no way their mind isn't registering it as a bad idea. There's no universe where they see that and be like, yep, she's right. This is up there with some of Marilyn Monroe's best work. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these influencers really are treating the protests like it's Coachella. They're just there to take photos and leave. Like this girl was just hiding out to the side like she was in the penalty box in hockey and then just hopped in there, got the photo, and got the fuck out. It's pretty sad shit, but unfortunately not surprising just given the nature of influencers. There's like 20 more of these videos that I've seen, but they're all just kind of the same thing. And yeah, that's really all I just wanted to talk about. That's about it. See ya. Crazy week for clowns making absolute fools of themselves at sporting events in the stands. We had the Polish millionaire CEO who stole the hat from that kid, and now, I'm sure a lot of you have already seen the clip, we have this Karen at a Phillies game steal a baseball from a kid. Now, I haven't used the word Karen in a while. It's been many moons since that's left my lips. It's nomenclature I've retired. It became too oversaturated and started losing its meaning. But come on, look at her. It's like she was made in a lab to be a Karen. It's like if Meat Canyon made a caricature of a Karen. She just epitomizes the meaning behind the insult. Like, it is hard not to refer to her as a Karen. Now, when I first saw this clip, I thought it was scripted. I thought this is one of those, like, planted actor moments that a lot of sporting teams do, like, where they have actors pretend like the guy's proposing to the girl and she says no and spits on him, pours her drink over his head, that kind of thing. But it's all fake, part of the show, just to be entertaining. This is just, like, so perfect that I thought it was probably just make-believe, just for the sake of, like, a viral clip. It's apparently real. I thought for sure this was just someone playing the role of a Karen, like wearing a wig and shit with the attitude, and the way the guy reacts to her approach is like cartoonish, where he like freaks out and he like throws up his hands like he's about to fight, but he does like one of these and kind of reacts the same way my mom used to during jump scares in horror movies. But it's real. And the reason he reacted that way is because she ran up on him when he wasn't looking and fucking shouted at him. So it actually did jump scare him. Like, I totally understand his reaction now after seeing the other angles. I'll show you the other angles in just a moment. But the father didn't want to keep, like, arguing with her. It seems like he just wanted that shit to end ASAP. So he put the kibosh on it by just saying, here, fine, take the ball. Just leave us alone, you fucking Scrooge. Just get out of here. You know, just scram. So, like, he's just like, okay, whatever, take the ball. And she leaves. So now she has taken the ball away from that guy's son. Because he got the ball and immediately gave it to his son. And the kid looks very upset about it. Not that it looks like the lady gives a fuck at all. This might be the happiest moment of her life. It looks like she feeds off misery. She's like a fucking Dementor here, making sure that she saps the fun away from the other people in the stands. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. Let me show you another angle, though, of her talking. Talking is not the right word for it. Yelling at the guy. God, the voice of a banshee. She is screeching at him about how he took it from her. So she is claiming that when the ball was hit into the stands, she had her hands on it first and he ripped it out of her paws. I decided to break out my monocle and cosplay as a detective here, seeing if I could find evidence to support her claim that she had it first and he took it from her hands. So I decided to walk it through state-of-the-art technology and put it into slow motion here, so that way I could try and analyze the footage to see if I could find any proof of the claim. But unfortunately there are no conclusive results because the individual in the green shirt in front there blocks it, which kind of like censors what happens. But trying to activate my mind's eye here and like try x-ray vision, it looks like she and the guy next to her do actually like get close to the ball. But from where the guy in the red shirt gets it, it seems too far away for them to have reached it. So I think what happened is they might have like tried to get it and they might have like even, you know, touched it, but it doesn't look like they ever actually grabbed it. It looks more like they were trying to recover a fumble in football and it got away from them. Plus, I don't see any like obvious ripping motion from the dad here. Like if he ripped it out of her hands, you would see him like have like resistance, like he'd have to like pull it away from something, but instead it looks more like he just grabs it and then walks away with it. If she was actually holding onto it and he tore it from her hands like she's claiming, there would have been like a struggle, like resistance there, which I just don't see in the clip. So I find her claims a bit dubious. It's hard to know for sure with 100% certainty, obviously, because you can't see it, but it just doesn't, like what I can tell doesn't lead me to believe that she's right, that he took it away from them. To me, it seems like she believes the ball belonged to her because it did like hit their seats. You can actually see it hit the seats like closest to them in this other angle here, but it doesn't look like they ever actually got their hands on it. It doesn't look like she ever actually had the ball, like gripped it, or maybe even touched it. Like I'm not even sure she ever even like actually touched the ball at any point. It looked like it rolled away from them after the chairs, after it hit the chairs. You see what I mean? I don't think she ever actually had the ball. I think there's a bunch of barnacles that she's trying to pull here, and then like attacking the guy to get the ball back to her. It's hers, it's her precious, and then he just decides to, just to stop all this, you know, hoopla. Which actually ended up being a really good decision because his son got more than just a baseball. The kid actually did get to go get a signed bat from one of the Phillies players. So it ended up working out really well there. And now this lady just has a ball that's got a lot of like fucking cursed energy on it now from this absolute fucking diabolical display that she put on. Now, I would like to show you though that she doesn't just take out her wrath on this father here. All the people around them were making fun of her for it, so she went like up into some other guy's face yelling at him.
Yeah, you tell it! Woo! Oh, shit!
I had to cut the audio from this part here because of a song that plays during it, but she gets right up in this guy's face barking at him. So I'm guessing he was saying something about like her behavior being embarrassing or something, so she did not take that lightly.
The glasses are up! Karen is ready! Yeah! Wow! Put your glasses on!
The guy filming this had me giggling when he went full Adam Sandler there at the end. Jeremy! Doing one of those. But yeah, everyone around them that saw this happen is now making fun of her. And she's very upset about it, so she literally goes into that guy's face, like hooting and hollering, and then she's like bragging about, you know, having the ball now, this and that. So she seems pretty insufferable. From everything I've seen, I don't think there's anything to support her side of the story that she had the ball and this guy ripped it from her hands. I see nothing to indicate that being the case. And it seems like even, you know, Phillies and Marlins here, like the actual organizations, are on the father's side here, that what happened was pretty uncalled for. Anyway, though, wanted to talk about this a bit because everyone is dunking on her right now. This is once again blown up to the same levels as, like, the Polish CEO. It's pretty crazy how often this is happening now. So yeah, just wanted to talk about it a bit. That's it. So yeah. It's been another high-octane, action-packed week of Karen activity, reaching an all-time high. If you're checking with the meteorologist, you'll know that there's at least been a 90% chance of a downpour of Karens on any given day this last week, so it's been pretty wild. Pandora's box has been fully opened, and now we're left with the wrath and the chaos of the Karens. I can't help but draw similarities between what's happening right now and what happened in my favorite movie, 1999's The Mummy, when Brendan Fraser and the crew accidentally revive a mummy, and then, as a result of this, there were plagues that were put upon the world. I feel like something might have happened in this day and age where someone opened a sarcophagus and the only plague that came with that was these Karens. We'll go ahead and start with the most popular Karen sighting this week. This one's actually pretty special and pretty scientifically important, I'd argue. This isn't just some generic Karen, this is actually the guardian spirit of blueberries Karen. She comes out when she feels blueberries are being threatened, and it's someone we've read about in fairy tales, but until now we've never had video evidence that this Karen even exists. This is like finding a video of Bigfoot.
I pay taxes, I pay for this park, and I don't like to see people wrecking it.
We're not wrecking it. There's literally so many berries everywhere.
Oh my god, we're not wrecking it! Oh, there's so many berries out here, there's so many berries!
I cannot!
Complete twits.
You ever get so mad at someone that you just bust a fucking move? This Karen got so upset that she just couldn't help but hit the electric slide part 2 right then and there. I've said it before and it's absolutely true. Karens are just like children with temper tantrums and shit like that. Basically, a Karen is the result of a toddler being Freaky Friday'd into the body of a miserable middle school English teacher.
We're twits. You're the one coming up to two young girls, getting
Young
mad at them
girls,
for
yeah,
picking
you're like 6 years old.
6 years old?
Because we wanted to eat some berries.
I'm saying, eat all the berries you want, just don't take the bush with you.
It's not the bush, it's literally it's a tiny branch of berries.
She's like King Ramses from that Courage the Cowardly Dog episode. Return the slab! Return the berries, or suffer my curse. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to see her break out those moves again where she's flailing her arms around acting like she's swatting away invisible bees that are swarming her.
Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business?
You know, that is the fucking rudest thing you've said to me.
You decided
to
come up
where
to
you
us.
came from if you wanted to use language like that.
Oh, why don't you go back to where you came from, you fucking colonizer?
I like how that's where the line in the sand was. You've gone too far telling me to mind my own business. Are you kidding me? Mind my own business? Do you know who I am? I can't mind my own business because I'm fucking miserable and I need to get mad at every opportunity possible so I can yell at some kids, so I can boogie down with my fucking noodle arms, and I need to get mad. Mind my own business. Now I've gone way too fucking far and now I'm fucking upset. Imagine thinking it's rude when someone tells you, hey, just mind your own shit. Honestly, the rational response to that should be like, you know what? That's a really good point. This isn't affecting me personally. Why did I interject myself into this? I'm getting the fuck out.
Where did you come from?
Where did you come from? I'm actually curious.
The U.S.
U.S.?
Oh, yeah.
So you're not even
you're
from
not
here.
Canadian either.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, so, but we are Canadian too. I was born here.
I was born here too.
Okay.
Were you born here?
No.
Okay, so this is actually like I was born here and you're not even born here, and you're telling me to go back to where your grandparents weren't either. That's the thing. Were your grandparents born here? No.
Yeah, that angle didn't pan out too well for you there, did it? Not only did they get to eat those berries, but they got to slap you down right there on your own fucking stupid argument. So that was a bit rough for you.
Is that what you want?
I'm just telling you to get a mask on.
I don't have a mask. I don't have a mask. This is fucking ridiculous. Are you fucking kidding me right now? You're not going to sell me this? It's going to take you to... I'm spreading more dirt standing here, for God's sakes.
Yeah, this seems about par for the course. This looks about right for your average Miller Lite consumer here. I imagine there hasn't been a single case of Miller Lite that's been sold that hasn't had this kind of negative interaction with a customer. Buying a case of Miller Lite just says to your friends and family, hey, I make bad choices. Obviously, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I've made it very clear in the past, Miller Lite is my least favorite beer. It just tastes like somebody plugged a catheter into my high school bully and is just milking the piss out of them and feeding it to me. It just tastes like I'm drinking hateful piss.
I'm not paying for a fucking mask. I'm not paying for it. We have a right in America not to wear a fucking mask. Have you not watched the news?
There's almost nothing more frustrating than listening to these stupid fucking troglodytes think that they're right when they're just outright wrong and refusing to accept that they're wrong. It is a business. A business can put whatever policies they want and refuse service to people that don't abide by those policies. That is their right. But then you have these fucking dumb homunculus walk around, my rights, my rights, my rights. I can jerk off in the store if I wanted to. It's my penis. God gave me this penis. You're not the boss of my penis. I could beat my fucking meat right here with no mask on, and you can't stop me. It's so fucking silly that no one seems to understand that a business can enforce whatever the fuck it wants to on the people that choose to shop there. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world. And I don't understand this huge hoopla about masks in the first place. Why don't you get upset about the fact that businesses require you to wear clothes to shop there? It takes a lot more effort to put on a shirt and pants than it does to put on a mask. Why don't you get upset about that? They're taking control of your body, saying what you need to wear to come into their business. That's infringing on your so-called rights that you're arguing about. Why is it only the mask you take an issue with? The mask is a lot less effort than putting on clothes in the morning. Why don't you just try and shop around naked and see how that pans out?
We don't have to do this.
It says on the paper right here, it's going to pass.
There, find it. I'm not going to touch it. I think it went over there.
Pick it up. You spit on the front counter. Don't do that. I'm just okay.
Karen going with the classics here by spitting on the man, which is a crime. So now the only rights that you're entitled to, Karen, are your Miranda rights. That's assault. And during a pandemic, it's more than assault. You're just a giant piece of shit.
They're playing. That's what the park is for.
I never saw a car in here before.
It's a Power Wheel
It
car,
doesn't
man.
bother me. What bothers me is you have a little kid in here that doesn't have a driver's license. He's just a little kid and you're not with him.
It's not a real car.
This one's almost just a wholesome Karen encounter. She smells some people were having fun at the park, so she goes out of her way to just put the kibosh on that shit and shut it down. And then she takes notice, wait a minute, those are little kids in a truck? Is that a truck in the park? Hey, what the fuck is this? These are some unlicensed kids in a fucking Cybertruck. Are you kidding me? You're a terrible parent. Where are their license? I'm gonna have them thrown in the slammer for this. This is a crime. This is a fucking crime. In my peaceful park? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Don't talk to me. Did I invite you into my conversation? Did I invite you into my conversation? Did I invite you into my conversation? Do you have any right to be speaking to me right now? Are you involved in this situation? Are you involved in it?
I am.
No, you're not. No, you're not. And don't talk to me. Do not talk to me. Take your bullshit mask off and act like a real person. And you are not the boss of me.
Oh yeah, she did it. She just dropped the "you're not the boss of me" line. Every single Karen freakout is more and more evidence that as Karens age, they become more and more like children. It's like some Benjamin Button shit. I was half expecting this woman to throw a chocolate bar on the ground and start crying about how unfair the other lady was being.
Didn't you say you were in a hurry?
You either don't. You guys can all fucking wait. Don't talk to me.
We are waiting with patience and kindness.
No, you're all fucking talking to me when I told you not to.
This is probably the most conversation this lady's gotten in the last 30 years. Her children grew up and started to ignore her. She doesn't get to see her grandchildren very often. They ignore her phone calls. And now, finally, some people are talking to her and she just doesn't even know how to respond. So she's just lashing out at everyone here because she just doesn't know how to converse with anyone anymore. She's out of practice and she's just kind of a big asshole.
I don't care. What are you going to do about it?
Look what you're doing to
What are
this
you going to
child.
do about it?
Look at this little
What are
girl.
you going to do? What are you going to do about it?
That's a terrible
What are you
thing.
going to do about it?
Try to get
Run your bitch ass mouth like the dumbass cunt that you are? Cool.
Oh, I do say that was a bit too far. Wow. I always like when a Karen says, what are you going to do about it? And then get like fucking shocked when someone actually does something like slap her. We've seen like 1,000 of those by now, but unfortunately in this case, the woman wasn't feeling like slapping her. Probably wouldn't even be worth like the extra effort to walk up there and then just take one on her cheek. But I always find that to be pretty remarkable because they're constantly egging it on and then play the victim when something does happen. And I have no doubt in my mind, if that lady did swing on her, this one that's making the big huff and puff would have totally abandoned all sense of toughness and just start crying about how she's the victim and calling the police about what just happened.
That's assault!
No, it's not.
If you spit on her, that is assault!
She's in my face touching me. Call the police. I'm cool with that.
Not on her!
She's touching me. Yes, it is.
You spit on her!
No.
There's nothing more cowardly than spitting on somebody, and it's very common right now with Karens. That's really their go-to signature move. Their anime finisher is just the old loogie that they pop at someone that they're having a disagreement with. But yeah, these were the biggest Karen clips of this week, and another great week of Karen activity for sure. And I don't think there's any signs of the Karens starting to slow down or become self-aware. For as long as Facebook exists, these Karens will exist. And that's about it. So yeah. I think it's time we finally talk about the true victims of the coronavirus lockdown and quarantine, which is of course the middle-aged, short-tempered Karens. These brave women have been trapped at home for the last month with no one to complain to except their anti-vax Facebook groups, no one to yell at besides their husbands, no managers that they can speak to. They have all of this rage bottled up inside of them, but nowhere public to melt down and let it all out in a nuclear explosion of screeching and screaming and threatening lawsuits. But the good news is things are opening up again, which means the Karens now can go back out into society and make it a worse place. So please join me on this adventure. I'll be your host. I'll be like fucking David Attenborough here, and let's observe the Karens going back to their natural habitats after their hibernation.
Fuck you!
Ooh, keep driving. No.
Ah, wonderful. A chain-smoking middle-aged woman with her siren song, such an angelic melody, true mastery over her divine vocal cords, able to deliver this banshee's wail, fuck you.
No, it's not enough!
Park your car.
No!
Driving. Like, what the hell?
You better get the fuck away from me. Fuck you!
We have a car.
The wild Karen's sharp instincts kick in, hearing the sound of potential danger. She feels as though the essential oils in the backseat of her car are threatened by a potential predator, so she lashes out blindly, hoping that the guttural shouts and puffing of her feathers will be enough to scare away the enemy.
Yeah, this is a roadway over here, ma'am. Can you please move?
Everyone better stop fucking yelling at me right now, as I'm not fucking moving.
Can you please move your car?
Thank you!
She didn't mean that thank you. That wasn't sincere at all. I'm starting to get the feeling that she's just not a very pleasant person to be around.
I don't listen to you either, Shield. Listen, you short fucking piece of shit.
Now you've gone too far, lady. Out here looking like the substitute teacher at Hogwarts for the Defense Against the Dark Arts course. Fucking scary looking loud lady. Fucking hanging out in this drive-thru looking straight out of a 1970s newspaper comic strip. Truly rude from this woman here. This woman looks like menopause. She looks like if menopause was a person.
Okay?
Oh god, she called me a short fucking piece of shit.
Grow some fucking balls, baby! Grow some fucking balls!
Shut the fuck up and leave. We're
No,
traffic
I'm not moving. Talk all the fuck you want, all you fucking Hawaiians. The white lady's fucking crazy. You can talk all the fuck that you want, you fucking motherfucker. No, it's not enough! It is not!
Unfortunately, that's where the video ends, but I don't think her anger stopped there. As you could hear, she was still screaming, still going in really hard. I half expected her to take a baseball bat to her own car just out of the confusion from the anger, just hurt itself in the confusion. It is truly baffling how someone can get this upset and have so little shame to just do it in public like this, and I think that's what makes Karens so special. They don't have that level of shame or self-awareness, so they keep going out and embarrassing themselves. And since they've been locked up for a month, they have a month's worth of embarrassment to catch up on, so they're really kind of speedrunning that because there's been so many of these things going on. I'll show you a few of them. Let's keep going.
People here that's enjoying themselves, okay? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the last part. Now what are you doing? Now what are you doing? Hey, sweetheart, there's kids here. There's kids here.
This one was actually one of the saddest ones and most embarrassing in my opinion. This is a Karen that's been heckling a group of street performers that are performing for these people that are just now leaving their house for the first time in a month, just to give them something else to think about and entertain them, and Karen said, well, I can't imagine anyone having fun. I'm pretty miserable. Everyone should be miserable. She's like Dr. Zalost from Courage the Cowardly Dog, very unhappy, so she's shooting her cannonballs of unhappiness at everyone around her. So she just plants herself here. She gives this very incredible Ginyu Force pose here with the double middle fingers. Really bold stuff.
There's kids here. There's kids. Oh, you should have some respect, sweetheart. Please. Thank you. Could you please leave? Could you please leave?
She refuses to leave. This is a 4-part TikTok video. I didn't even know TikTok had anything other than just shitty lip singing and dancing, so this was kind of an interesting surprise. And I'd like to bring attention to this. I know I'm no major fashion icon myself, but I do have to say I don't understand her sock decision here with the different links. It's like Titus from Final Fantasy X with his pants. She has a sock that goes up to her knee and the other one's an ankle sock. So that right there tells me that she just desperately craves attention, so she's trying her best to be unique and not like the other girls with her fashion by having different lengths of socks, which is kind of sad, but it also fits in line with what she's doing here, making herself the center of attention for no reason and at the cost of everyone else's fun.
Sweetheart, we're doing flips in here. For format, can you please move over? You were just standing right there. Why would you come right here in our way? Can you move over? Can you please? Can you move over? Can you please move over? Please? Please? Can you please leave? Can you please leave?
Spoilers, she doesn't leave. She's made up her decision. She is going to ruin everyone else's day because her day and most of her days are apparently not very good. So she's taking it out on everyone around her. And this persists for a long time. I'm not going to show every part from this very pathetic saga here, but I am going to show a little bit. We'll go to part 2 now.
No, you don't have to give her anything, no.
One of the mothers from the crowd is begging with the lady to please leave because they want to watch the show, and of course, the Karen refuses to do that. But what I find extremely interesting about this part, as you just heard, some woman in the crowd expressed support for what she's doing by saying it's a public square, she can stand wherever the fuck she wants. I think that is incredible. I will never understand how people can see behavior like what this woman is doing and be like, you know what? I agree with that. She should be allowed to ruin everyone else's day. It's a free country. If I want to ruin everyone else's day because I'm fucking miserable, I can do it. And fuck all of you. I like that the crowd stood up and said fuck off and told that lady to leave and she immediately left. I just have to wonder how. Like, this is huge. Everyone, no matter what, will always have supporters. No matter how heinous and unlikable you are, there's always going to be people that will support you. I don't know if that's uplifting for some people to hear or not, but I think it's depressing. There should be objectively wrong ways of handling things, and this is one of those from this Karen standing here ruining the day, and yet still someone finds a way to support it. Crazy to me.
We're gonna wake this place up. Follow me, fellas. Let's wake this place up. Everybody wants the Soul Brothers back. Follow me, fellas.
Luckily, this fairy tale does have a happy ending. The police show up and escort her the fuck out of there, which is great news for everyone there. It's pretty wild how long it went on for, though. The police had enough time to walk over there and get her out before she left. That's a long time of just making the atmosphere worse around her. And I know she's going to go home and think that she was in the right. She probably talked about it on Facebook groups about how brave she was. And, you know, everyone clapped when she ruined the performance. Everyone was thrilled with her stand for justice or some shit. So the delusion, I'm sure, is still there. I don't think she had any amount of self-reflection or awareness for what she did or how bad she is as a person for this kind of shit. But that's Karen's in a nutshell. Let's move on to the next one.
3 inches away from our fucking car. I couldn't even get into my fucking car. I had to climb over.
Oh, but you're sitting in it?
I had to climb over, dumbass. Did you not hear what I just fucking said?
While yes, that experience does sound traumatic, there was another way of approaching this situation. You could have backed the car up and then got in normally. You chose to climb over the driver's seat and turn that shit into a playground to get there.
Just fucking stop. God. If you post that, I will sue you, you stupid.
Go right ahead. I'll sue you because you can't post someone's face on the internet without permission.
I'm gonna go.
For some reason, these Karens that spend the majority of their life on Facebook and reading 50 Shades of Grey fanfic still don't seem to understand that you can't sue someone for recording you in a public situation. But I do like the way she phrases that. You can't put someone's face on the internet without their permission. It reminds me of Arthur, where you can't go on the internet and tell lies. It has that same level of innocence to it to a certain degree, but I think it's time they finally get educated on Facebook instead of just believing in these fucking weird conspiracy theories and shit, to understand that yes, it is totally legal to record in public.
Parked on top of my car. She's videotaping us illegally. She's talking shit.
It's not illegal.
illegal. They're threatening me. She told me she hopes I get raped by a pitchfork, and I'm gonna go to the cops, and I need evidence.
So what is the problem? They parked you.
I couldn't get into my car. I had to climb over. And then when we were talking about it, about how close they parked, she came and went, "Oh, you stupid ass bitch, you want to talk?"
Wrong. I told you my boyfriend did not hit your car because you said if my boyfriend hit your car, you were gonna call the cops.
Yeah, this shit is devolving into elementary school shit really fast, and the security guard clearly wants nothing to do with it. He leaves like a second after this, just says, "Hey, can you just handle it?" and he just walks away. Respect to that guy, because who the fuck wants to be in the middle of this?
Stop arguing with the stupid fucking whore. If you keep arguing with the fucking whore, they keep arguing with you.
If I find that video online, I'm fucking suing you and I'm calling the cops and they're gonna come get your ass.
I do appreciate that threat right there from her. You know, that's some Xbox Live shit. My dad works at Bungie, and he'll get you banned if you steal my sniper again. It has that same level of energy, so there is a level of intimidation in there. That's pretty much where the video ends. It's just back and forth of just, like, baby whining, like baby raging at each other. I don't know. It's not even, like, insulting anymore. It's just kind of like actual whining. But, yeah, all over a parking spot. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. I think there's something about cars that really tap into the primal rage receptors of the Karens, because a lot of the Karen outbursts happen around vehicles, so it's kind of like this catalyst for explosion among the Karens. It's very interesting. It helps channel their aggression and really bring it to the highest level it can be.
You impotent piece of shit! I hope your kids get cancer! What are you looking at?
She's all over the place now, attacking the spectators. She sounds like Miss Piggy having a fit, throwing a weird little tantrum here. She's speaking as if she's writing this shit on Twitter from behind the computer monitor, but in real life you can't hide behind an anime profile pic, so now she's just got her face attached to this despicable shit.
What are you filming me, you sick fuck? Is that funny to you?
Honestly, a pretty thrilling conclusion. I would have liked to see where it went, because she was clearly in hot pursuit, like some Mad Max shit, honking that horn, coming in hot. But unfortunately, there's no more to that video. But yeah, there's been a ton of Karen sightings and incidences over the last week or so. I just felt it wasn't necessary to show every single one. I think these kind of represent the general attitude of how it's been getting reacclimated to the, you know, Karen meltdowns out in the world. Now that they've allowed to leave their homes, and you know, they don't have to keep tapping into the wine cellar reserves, so it's getting wild out there again. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I'm sure all of you know I love a good public freakout, and there's no better stage for a freakout than Walmart. Some hero on Twitter today sent me this video that features a woman that must have just finished snorting bath salts in the Walmart bathroom and goes around preaching the good word of Jesus Christ in a way that I feel he would approve of.
Pretty motherfucker.
Really?
I'm just trying to help you.
I'm sorry, but I don't need your help.
Yes, you do, motherfucker.
I really enjoy the way she says motherfucker. She sounds like a Canadian trying to be polite about it, but still wanting to get the motherfucker word out there.
You do need my help, sir. Can't you see that, you son of a bitch?
Could you please just let me check out my groceries?
Fuck you, I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
It's like in SpongeBob when he gets to rock bottom. I can't understand your accent. Instead of the she's substituting that with the word motherfucker. So she's tossing that shit around a lot, which I think is great because she's got a very firm grasp on that word. I really like the way she articulates it. And she also freestyles her pronunciation of it towards the middle of this video as well, which is nice. So she plays around with it. But I'll go ahead and address the elephant in the asshole here. She's very clearly on drugs. You can tell by the lip smacking and constantly licking of her lips and then sticking her chin out like the Crimson Chin for some reason. She's acting like she's eating some invisible cotton candy. That lip smacking and all that, that's a sign of methamphetamine. I've seen it a couple times in the real world, and of course Live PD as well has made me an expert.
Wow, this is...
You gotta ask Jesus Christ.
I don't have to do anything.
We're all sinners.
Okay.
He's not gonna force you to do it.
You're sinning right now.
No, I'm not, motherfucker. You fucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking accuser. You motherfucking accuser.
God, just look at that face right there. That's the face of a warrior. A god warrior. She's about to challenge his ass to a duel, and the loser's gonna be shopping at the Walmart in the Shadow Realm. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't read the Bible in a long time, so I don't know if doing meth in a Walmart bathroom is technically a sin. I don't think meth was invented back in Jesus' time, so it's not expressly in the 10 Commandments nor the Bible, I would wager a guess. So, taking that into consideration, I could see why she would think our protagonist with the camera here was being a bit accusatory. And I'm really glad that he's pointing some fucking fingers, because that sends her into an ultra mega meltdown.
Get the fuck out of here! Wow. You motherfucking accuser! Accuser of the fucking brethren, you motherfucker!
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask you what's going on?
Did you see that shift from 100 to 0 like that? She turns that switch off, going from screaming and shouting and queefing about the brethren and calling this man an accuser, talking about wizards at Hogwarts or some shit, to, yes ma'am, did you need something? Well, what's the problem?
I'm pissed because he won't repent.
I just want to get some groceries and go home.
Because his religious views don't match yours, you're mad at him.
I don't give a fuck because it's gonna burn in hell. And you are too, bitch. If you don't have Jesus Christ as your savior, you're gonna be down there fucking with them.
Yeah, that truce was short-lived. A little temporary respectfulness, and then she's going right back to talking about him going to hell, and then calls this woman a bitch who's going to hell because she doesn't have Jesus in her heart. But she doesn't know that. Maybe Jesus is in that woman's heart. She didn't take a moment to properly digest the situation and deduce whether or not Jesus was there or not. Far be it for me to make this accusation. I don't want to be labeled an accuser, but I just don't think this woman is a real ambassador for Jesus Christ. I just don't think she's doing the job properly. I don't think she knows what she's doing. She might not be qualified. There, I said it. I said it.
Screaming in holy fucking terror of fucking fire and brimstone. Do you fucking get it?
Yeah, totally understand. But I can't have you yelling and spewing profanities at other people that are in the store.
Well, fuck you then.
I mean,
answer my fucking question. Fuck you, don't call me ma'am. Who the fuck told you what my title is, motherfucker?
It's around this point that she starts to transform the motherfuckers, going from a very strict motherfucker to a much more relaxed and casual motherfucker.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, can you call please? Alright.
Motherfucker!
You can't leave.
That's why I'm doing this, sir.
Ma'am,
this is my job.
I'm not sensing God.
She tosses around the word motherfucker more than Samuel L. Jackson, but I'm a little confused here because she says that what she's doing is her job. I'm curious to know who's paying her to go to Walmart's to start saying, motherfucker, you're gonna burn in hell if you don't repent. I just don't think that kind of job really exists. Plus, what are they supposed to do in the middle of Walmart? Just break down into tears, rip off their clothes, and piss on the floor or something to prove that they're repenting? Like, what? How, in her mind, how is this supposed to go? You're begging them to repent and saying they're going to burn in hell if they don't, but what are they supposed to do? You didn't give them a tutorial. You didn't teach them the proper ways of doing it. You know, you're just not very good at this job, if it is such a thing. I mean, I tell you, you snort 1 pound of meth in a Walmart bathroom and all of a sudden you think you're an expert on all things Jesus Christ related.
Ma'am.
You're in my personal space, bitch!
You're in my personal space.
Get out of my fucking personal space! You came over to me, motherfucker! I didn't come over to you!
Move yourself from the
Fuck
store.
you!
Ma'am.
Shut the fuck up! You all better repent! Because the kingdom of heaven is at hand!
Now she's sounding like Rita from Power Rangers right before supersizing the villain. To be fair, I think she's got a great voice if she wanted to get into like some death metal screaming and such. I think she could have a career there, but I just don't think this position she's working with is going to pan out too well for her.
Fuck you! I never brushed my fucking teeth! Don't you fucking know that? Don't you know that by now?
Aha, the truth comes out. I knew it from the get-go. I said this sounds like a woman that doesn't brush her teeth, and she admitted to it right in front of all of Walmart and God. But I don't know why she doesn't brush her teeth. I don't see what the fuck the point of that is. It's not like it's unholy or against the Bible to brush your teeth. You know, you can still have Jesus Christ in your heart and have some clean teeth, some good dental hygiene.
Get the fuck out of here, I told you! I don't give a shit! They're gonna fucking
Sister. That was the most powerful fucking thing I've ever seen in a Walmart. It sounded like Chris Farley from that SNL skit, living in a van down by the river. Just honestly such a heartwarming and moving speech she delivered, all while shaking around and moving like she just got hit by a taser.
Shut the fuck up! Fuck you, sir! Shut the fuck! Are you that fucking dumb? These people are going home. Stand up.
And the crowd goes fucking wild. That's where this story ends, but man oh man, what a bold and effective crusade it was for this woman, I would say. Just one of those classic Walmart freakouts you love to see. That's about it. See ya. I think there's something very special about Halloween that makes bad mothers even shittier. Just something deep within them. The beast is unleashed on October 31st and they become turbo shit moms. I've held onto a grudge for the better part of 2 decades, and it all started as a child trick-or-treating in a neighborhood where, you know, sometimes a house isn't home, so they leave the candy out on the porch in a bowl, you know, with a sign, please take one, or just be considerate. And every single fucking time that was out there, I knew I was getting no candy, because some goddamn twice-divorced, miserable mother took all the candy and put it in their child's bag, so that way they could conclude trick-or-treating early. That happened every single year that any house left that open, and I know it was the moms that did it, because I was friends with all the neighborhood kids, and they would complain about their mothers taking all that fucking candy for them and ruining trick-or-treating. And that tradition, 20 years later, is still happening on Halloween. It's fucking crazy, but now we have those doorbells that, you know, like ring, that show you a video feed of what's going on, so now you have like the fucking conclusive proof. You know, it's not just the boogeyman stealing your candy, it's just shitty moms. So I wanted to go over some of that footage and just kind of make fun of the trashy moms, and it's all moms. I haven't seen any clips of a dad doing it, probably because the dad either didn't want to go out or wouldn't be bothered to fucking fight over candy like a feral animal, literally pushing children out of the way for fucking candy bars. But the clip I'm going to start us with isn't a trick-or-treating robbery from a mother. It's just a crazy mother on Halloween who pulls over a car for some shit and then just goes nuts. And the reason I'm showing that is just kind of set the tone of what Halloween brings out of bad mothers.
Calm down.
It's okay, I'm sorry.
He apologized.
It's my fault.
He apologized.
Yeah, I know.
And you know what? That didn't upset me. But the bitch ass hoe that told me to calm down.
The first frame really tells you all you need to know about the woman. She looks like a deranged lunatic. This looks straight out of a horror film, like a scene from The Shining. She looks like something a horror legend would be based around, like a creepypasta or a cryptid, you know? Evil single mother Karen emerges from the mists and knocks on your car window, and if you roll it down, she steals your children's souls, like a modern-day La Llorona, or the Not-So-Slender Man. Again, there's no context for why she's so mad and pulled this car over, but it's very clear Amy Schumer is having a bad day.
What I'd like you to do is apologize instead of being a bitch.
You're calling me sorry, but you're calling me a bitch. So set an example.
I'm sorry. My kids can't hear me calling you a bitch.
Your window's open.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Bop.
This could actually serve as a really good advertisement for Kids Bop. Kids Bop is so good you won't hear your mother being a piece of shit to total strangers right next to the car. It really doesn't matter what the situation was that caused this. Even if she was totally justified in being mad, she lost any chance of anyone being on her side, and now she's the biggest asshole here for making this car pull over and escalating it to this level in front of her children. And the main complaint she has is that the woman was telling her to calm down, which sounds totally reasonable. Hey, let's calm it down here, don't whip your tits out and try and start a fight or spit on us right in front of your fucking kids right there. That sounds totally reasonable to me, and especially when they were apologetic in the beginning of the video, they could have just let it be, but she keeps it up and she just comes out the biggest asshole. Now let's move on to some Halloween candy robberies from some great upstanding mothers.
Here, open it up. Open it. Open it, Chris. Open it. I'll take it off.
Oh yeah, baby, jackpot. That's a big haul tonight, Jill. You got 99 cents worth of candy going into those bags. Perfect. Shit parenting in action, baby. There it is. There's always an assumed risk when you leave candy out like this. Yes, a kid's gonna take more than you'd like them to, an excessive amount, but you never expect a parent to get down and dirty in the trenches stealing candy. And stealing is a word I'm definitely using loosely here, because you're not fucking stealing it. This isn't some grand heist, no GTA shit here. It's just you're taking candy from everyone else in the neighborhood, so when they go to that house, they'll be disappointed there's no candy left, and you're making your children's trick-or-treating experience far shorter just because you want to get this shit over with faster. I think that's the main reason adults do this. I don't think they're just that hungry for candy or that willing to just exploit people at every turn. I think it's just, I don't want to be trick-or-treating with my kid. Let me fill up their bags as quick as possible so we say it's time to go home. Which sucks. At first, I thought this looked like a premeditated robbery, like she had come out here with the desire to steal as much candy from these doorstep bowls as possible, because she came out with the hoodie on, the jacket, hands in the pocket. I thought she was concealing her identity. Then I realized she's not wearing a mask and it's fucking Halloween, so if you were trying to be stealthy, you just wear a fucking costume and they wouldn't know who it is. So there's no shame. She's just out here literally taking candy from babies. There's another really good video from this Halloween yesterday where it's a mother and the daughter. They go up to a house and the mother just starts taking all the candy and putting it in the bag, and the whole time the daughter's saying, "You took too much." The daughter very clearly doesn't feel great about the mom taking all the candy, but the mom's just, you know, shut the fuck up. We're making it big. We're doing it big here. Then she runs away with all the candy, fucking literally holding her daughter by the arm and running like they just committed some type of high crime, like a thief or some shit. I guess she was trying to live like an action movie fantasy by taking, you know, diamonds or something. I don't know, but it's just fucking 2-cent pieces of candy. I can't show you the clip because the people that uploaded it sold it to one of those organizations that copyright strike and try and like sue people that use the video without having contacted them for licensing rights first. This will be the last clip I showcase bad mothers for Halloween with. As you can see, the Lola Bunny cosplay there, or Playboy Bunny, I don't exactly know what look that's going for there, is raiding these chocolate bars right now. I guess she thought it was chewing tobacco, so she's really going hard on collecting all these like Pokemon. And by the time she's done, there's none left. There were 3 fucking full boxes of candy bar, and you bet your ass none of them survived her wrath. What a sweet mother and a real princess. Welcome, class. Today we'll be taking a look at the male Karens of the world. They are not a myth, they are very real. As the leading epidemiologist in Karen bullshit, I figured it was only right that we start turning our attention towards the male Karens out there. Yes, these male Karens, these Caremins, are a bit more rare than the Karens we're used to seeing in the labs, which is of course the postmenopausal, wrinkly, sunburnt women whose genes have been corrupted by generations worth of incest, so much so that they now believe wearing a mask will instantly suffocate them. But just because the Caremins are fewer in number doesn't mean that they're any less fucking dumb. So let's go ahead and take a look at a few.
Want to say that again? Would you like to say that again?
What you're about to see here is the tough guy Karen. I'm gonna do a little psychic reading, a little FBI analysis. Using only his voice, I can deduce that this man is bald, with a barbed wire tattoo on his upper left arm, and a skull on fire tattoo on his right pec. This man basically modeled his whole fucking life after Wild Hogs. He says, yep, that's what I want to look like, a generic background biker. And I'm not just saying this because I've seen a picture of this fucking loser. I mean, you can basically listen to him and just hear it in his voice, you know what I mean? This guy is very upset because a worker politely asked if he'd wear a mask, and that was a declaration of war attacking his fragile ego, and he's so insecure that he starts filming and shaming her in public at her workplace until she starts crying.
Hi, it's okay. It's my, she just asked me to place a mask on, so I just thought I'd record it, that's all. That's fine. That's fine, yeah. So, do I still have to wear a mask? Because I'm just shopping and you shot me, that's all. I just walked in and I'm just being told to wear a mask by some woman I don't even know.
Oh, fuck, Jesus Christ, not a mask, no! That's the work of the devil! If this guy put a mask on, it'd sap away his masculine energy, it'd make him lose 5 pounds of his non-existent muscle. Oh, shit, no. No wonder he's getting so upset. Yeah, the rational thing to do when asked to wear a mask is to start recording, obviously.
Are you telling me to wear a mask? You just said to me, would you like to wear a mask? Are you forcing me to wear a mask? Are you asking me to wear a mask? Excuse me, why are you getting stressed out for? You've just approached me with a mask and said, would you like to put this on? Why are you getting upset for? I would suggest you go and calm yourself down outside and relax. Don't come to customers and tell them what to do with shopping. Thank you. Sort your emotions out first before you get a job.
Oh, what a big man. Well, good work, brother. You see the way he took her down? That'll be the last time she ever tries to help a customer. That'll fucking teach her. You don't tussle with the lack of muscle here. This guy put the smack down on her. Hulkmania ran wild here. Trying to muzzle this kind of masculine monster? You gotta be fucking crazy. But yeah, speaking of jobs, this guy was recently fired, so I'd take his advice when it comes to employment with a grain of salt. He's not very good at it.
Hey, what the fuck? You shot that man! Call 911! You shot that man! What the fuck? You shot that man! You're not giving us food! You shouldn't have done that! He assaulted me! Where are we going now?
I love the way McLovin here marches after him with his phone in hand. It's fucking wild. So this is a bit of a different one. This is a man who is not an anti-masker. He's very much on the side of masks and is upset about a man who didn't have a mask, which is understandable. If this guy even knew how to wear his own fucking mask, this guy's wearing it like a condom that's too goddamn big. He's not even covering his own fucking nose. It's just wild. So this guy loves masks, as he should, and people that don't wear a mask out in public, yeah, huge nuisance and a detriment, but he can't even wear his own fucking mask correctly, and he's having this kind of temper tantrum meltdown. This kind of shit always puts a smile on my face, though, the people that just scream, "Assault! Assault! I've been assaulted!" when they've been, like, lightly bumped. Like, this guy's fucking screeching and squealing like he just stepped on a landmine or something, when really what happened is he just got lightly bumped because he's in his face with his phone. The guy was like, "Oh, get the fuck off of me." And then he just totally goes into meltdown mode, destroys an entire rack of pizza for some reason. It's not like the guy he's mad at works at the pizza place or owns it or anything. That does nothing except make it really tough for the fucking workers there. So he's just a huge douchebag asshole. And then he starts blaming the pizza place. "Why did you serve him food? Did you not see what he did to me? He almost killed me with that little body bump. What have you done? You gave him food." And then he chases him down. This guy's just like a hall monitor. "Stop running in the hallways," and then just like slowly walks after them. It's just pretty embarrassing. Very embarrassing, in fact.
Thank you for hearing me out.
No problem. By any chance, do you have a mask?
No, I don't.
Do you mind to put your shirt on top right here? That'll be really appreciated. I'm sorry?
You believe in that shit?
Here comes jolly old Saint Nicholas here. He gets upset about the mask almost immediately and denies the existence of the virus and how he doesn't trust the government. Standard brainwashed Facebook dumb fucking shit.
Oh, it's taking me to the freeway. You want to take that way, or you gonna...
Well, if you want to drive around me all night long without a mask, that's fine. If you want to get me home quick, you go that way.
That's fine.
I don't like you.
Big baby boy with the "I don't like you" comment. Like I've said, all of these anti-mask people are literal children. They have the same thoughts and the same capabilities mentally as children. I guarantee if Richard, his name is Richard, put his hand over his eyes, he'd think the world disappeared.
You don't like me? You want to get out?
No, I want you to take my ass home and I'll give you a shitty review.
You know what? You can get out right now.
I'm not getting out right now.
Yes.
Nope, I've got a contract with you, I've got a ride with you.
Yes, he does.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
You try, go ahead.
Don't worry, Richard, he is. That's why the car has stopped moving.
Nope, it's my car.
You represent Lyft.
Well, then suit Lyft.
And your little candy-ass faggy white glasses.
Richard's really letting the demon out today, and the driver has been more than generous. He should have just drove away the second he saw Richard didn't have a mask, but he made an exception saying, "Hey, alright, can you at least put your shirt over your mouth," or something like that. And all Richard had to do was keep his fucking hand over his mouth and shut the fuck up, and he would have gotten home with no problem at all. But these anti-mask lunatics are just so combative and so fucking dumb, they can't help but make everything an argument and a fight.
I just fucking crush your fucking skull right now.
You're on video.
I'm not gonna do that because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Right now, of course. No one would ever think you're an idiot.
Yeah, you're on video right now.
I'm not an idiot. Just take me home.
No.
And I won't give you a review. Just take me home.
Nope.
I mean, you can say a lot of things about Richard, but you can't say he's an idiot. He's only, you know, threatening to kill this man on video because he asked him to wear a mask, and when Richard got to be a big old asshole about it, he asked him to get out. He's not a fucking idiot, though.
I finished the trip already. Get out of my car. Please.
Out of your car?
Yes.
Yeah, but please. Boy. Okay,
different.
so I'll just have to call Lyft and then complain about it.
Go ahead.
Okay, that's what I'll do then.
Go ahead. I have video.
Yeah, you got video?
Yeah.
You got video?
Yeah.
Hey, you got video? You got video? Where
You speak English, but you don't. I'm from here.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're a fucking wetback.
And you are?
I'm an American motherfucker. I fought for 3 times.
He's an American motherfucker? Damn, that's patriotic. Richard's racist, he's an asshole, and I guarantee he went home on his Facebook group to brag about this, about how he was some kind of hero, and how he fought for his right to not wear a mask against his Lyft driver, and then got his ride canceled because he was a fascist or some shit. I actually don't really know how they talk on Facebook. It's baffling, but I'm pretty confident in saying he most likely went home to brag about it online. There is a happy ending to this, though. Richard did get banned from Lyft, which is nice. And there's, of course, a lot more male Karens, but these were the 3 from the last week or so that I just thought were the most interesting. So, yeah, that's about it. So, yeah. What's going on, team? It's Coach Charlie back in the helm again, unshowered, unsupervised, unchained, and unhappy with how fucking stupid people continue to be in public. But it's been a little while since we've gone over some good public freakouts, so let's go ahead and splurge a little bit here and have a nice little group hug in the shower.
Fucking idiot.
I don't even need to tell you that this happened in Florida. You can actually just smell the Florida through the video. This is an anti-mask demonstration as they have a little Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade through the Target telling people to take their mask off. It's led by people that I'm sure can't even spell anti-mask, and they are really just feeling themselves, really thinking that they're heroes out here, and they're just so proud of themselves. He just made out with his sister in the bathroom. Now they've got their kids and they're running through Target making this statement here. And it reminds me of those old commercials from the 90s, like for Girl Scout cookies, where it's just a bunch of people singing some type of like rebellious song in public, like anything you can do, I can do better.
Take off your mask! Take it off! Take it off! Take it off! We're not stopping this! Yeah, we got someone! Take it off! Take it off!
I don't know about you guys, but if I was at that Target, I would have taken my mask and my shirt off and started double fisting, twirling them over my head. They just look like they're having a great fucking time here, like some spring break and shit. And you know, gee whiz, I would have liked to join in on this party here. It looks like a little Oregon Trail crew going on their expedition right here. Honestly, everyone at this Target should feel blessed that they even got to be around these heroes. I'm so tired of firefighters getting called heroes and taking credit when people like this exist. These are the real heroes, not afraid to march right into Mordor, the heart of masks, Target, and take a stand. How noble. I bet if you looked up every single adult in this little Facebook group demonstration party, you would find that all of the adults have some type of criminal record, some kind of history. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say probably sex offenders. I've seen that a lot from a lot of these anti-mask groups, so I'm just going off historical data here.
Guys, I don't have much battery left on my phone, but I need somebody to know that HEB will not let me check out right now because
This one right here seems like some shit right out of the Blair Witch Project or the ending to Cloverfield. It's like some found footage type shit here. She's talking at the camera, pretending to cry. I don't have a lot of time. If you're watching this, then I'm already dead. I've been trapped in the supermarket due to my refusal to wear a mask because I'm quite the asshole.
complained to a manager that
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's about par for the course.
some customer was harassing me about not wearing a mask, and I have anxiety and PTSD, and they're berating me about not wearing one even though I told them I have a medical exception. The manager's name is Val.
Well, Manager Val, if you're watching this, great work. Thank you for your service. I always appreciate people that stand their ground and decline service to stubborn assholes that refuse to wear a mask. I've never heard of anxiety being a medical exemption from wearing a mask, and if she's so riddled with anxiety and PTSD, she should not be shopping in the store in the first place. She should just do curbside or have it delivered or something. But people like this like to make a scene. She's very clearly into theatrics. She must have grown up, you know, doing drama and stuff, and now she's flexing her golden pipes here, showing that she knows how to fake cry on demand, probably trying to land an acting role in a CW show. It's a great demo reel for an actress, I suppose, but in public, man, it's fucking embarrassing and truly shameless.
And I'm gonna be calling corporate later on.
Yeah, that also sounds about right. You didn't even need to tell me that. I could have guessed that that's what you were going to do.
I just need food for my family, and they will not. They've turned off the light here, and they won't service me. The lady who walked away.
Oh, that's so sad to hear. Her family's gonna starve to death now. The blood of her family is on this store's hands because she only had one option, which was going to this store without a mask, knowing full well that their policy was not to serve people that don't wear a mask, and now she can't get the crucial nutrients to her family that are relying on her. Oh, if only there was an easier, better way for people that don't want to wear a mask. Well, if only you could order food from the safety and comfort of your own home, but we don't have the technology for that yet.
And I'm here with there's like no compassion left in this world.
No compassion left in the world? What do you expect? People to pat you on the back for being an asshole that refuses to wear a mask? People to walk around giving you a rim job because of your bravery and your protest for not wearing a mask? Like, what the fuck do you mean? What are they supposed to do? See you not wearing a mask and high-five you? Wow, the courage on you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? They have a policy, you didn't follow it. It's as simple as that. Now you're melting down in aisle number 9, and everyone's avoiding you like the plague because you're a public nuisance. I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? It's entirely your fault. You're over here whining, having a baby tantrum over here. Of course no one wants to come over and talk to you. You're psycho.
Nobody's asking me if I'm okay. Nobody gives a care.
Yeah, because everyone can see that you're fine. You're going wham, 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 aisle number 9 just because you broke the rules and are upset of the consequences.
Oh, this because less than 10,000 people have died from COVID for real in the U.S. The rest of them had at least 2.5 comorbidities.
Now, one thing I've noticed with people that believe this garbage and are this fucking stupid, they all wear shirts that have the American flag on it. It's become the unofficial uniform for America's dumbest people. It's become a way of identifying a fucking douchebag idiot from a distance. Just if they have an American flag on them, you can immediately deduce that their IQ is a single digit. It is baffling. I don't understand why, but it continues to be proven time and time again. I've never had a problem with people wearing American flags and patriotism clothing like that. I've never associated it with dumb people until the coronavirus, when it's been hijacked by America's literal dumbest fucking people. So what whiny Windy here is referring to is the CDC's statistics they published where they said 9,000 deaths were attributed solely to COVID-19. All the other deaths had other conditions in addition to COVID-19, and people are misunderstanding what this actually means. Those other conditions that tag-teamed the person with COVID-19 were fucking brought on by COVID-19 in the majority of the cases. They weren't all pre-existing underlying conditions. Some were, but not all of them. COVID-19 brought a lot of them. If you look at the actual study, you'll see a lot of the deaths attributed to COVID-19 and something else were COVID-19 and respiratory failure. Respiratory failure brought on by COVID-19. It's really not a hard concept to understand. For example, if you get stabbed with a knife, you die from blood loss. Your cause of death was loss of blood. Would you then exempt the knife from any responsibility in that death, even though the knife is what caused the blood loss? No, you fucking wouldn't. You said you would probably say they died from a knife wound. But for some reason, when it comes to coronavirus, since it's so heavily politicized, if the coronavirus didn't take a gun to your head and kill you itself, for some reason it no longer had anything to do with your death. Even though all of the other conditions that brought along the death with coronavirus were caused by it. Do you understand what I'm fucking saying? 9,000 people have not died from coronavirus. It's significantly more because it brought all of these other conditions to the person that ended up killing them. It's a really simple and easy thing to understand, and I don't know if people are just too fucking stupid to understand it or just willingly ignorant, choosing to misunderstand it. I couldn't fucking tell you.
I have to call my husband now in case I get arrested or something, which they're not allowed to do. And the Texas order 29, Executive Order 29, page 3, paragraph 3 states you cannot arrest someone for non-felony.
Yeah, make sure you tell the police that when they arrest you. I'm sure they'd love to hear that. I'm sure that'll probably work. She continues to cry and whine on camera for a little bit longer, but it's a whole bunch of nothing, just more tears that she's really trying to pump out there. She's going for the Oscar nomination, and I can kind of respect that, though I have no respect for her. It is at least a good attempt at fake crying, I'll give her that. Karens have become such an incredible nuisance to society that an actual law has been passed addressing some of the shit Karens do, and it's actually just called Karen. It's about people that are making racially charged fake police phone calls. It's pretty fucking wild just how insane this surge in Karen activity has been. This is something on like a biblical scale. Something that you'd read about in like a history textbook of some kind of plague that swept across the world at some point, and we're living through it right now. And I think all of us just think every Karen is a big dumb fucking idiot with this incredible mistrust of anything scientifically accurate or anything that comes from a position of authority. Like if scientists came out tomorrow and said, hey, just want to remind everyone the air is safe to breathe and good for you, these Karens and Facebook anti-vax moms would then start questioning whether or not it's safe to breathe air. Like, oh fuck, they must have poisoned the air. Oh my god, I knew it all along. Oxygen is the devil. Wake up, you sheep, this is the truth. We need to start trying to live underwater. And then they'd all like drown themselves in their own fucking bathtub or something to escape the evil oxygen that the government has, you know, put out into the world or some shit. It's just been absolutely wild stuff. But I actually came across an extremely intelligent Karen, a self-proclaimed genius musician Karen, and I think it'd be fun to take a look at what a smart Karen might look like. But before we do that, I'd like to share with you a very rare male Karen.
6 feet away from you.
You're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you. You are infecting us. You're coming close to me. You're coming close to me.
Back off! Threaten me again! Back the fuck up, put your fucking phone down!
This delightful dickhead right here is Daniel, and he was an insurance salesman until this video came out, and he got fired in around 8 or 9 hours after this video went viral. Daniel fucking speed ran unemployment, a very impressive 80% route there executed by Daniel. You can say a lot of shit about Daniel, but you absolutely cannot call into question his ability to strike a mean power stance. I love that shit. It looks like he's a member of the Ginyu Force, getting ready to get in position to strike up their pose. I mean, what kind of fucking power stance is this? It's like an action figure that's a little too stiff, like the joints don't move around correctly, or like a video game NPC with like a shitty walk animation. Now I'd like to share with everyone why he shouted, "I feel threatened." It's a law in Florida, and this happened in Florida, where if you exclaim that you feel threatened, you can pretty much do whatever you want to the person who's threatening you. You can literally kill that person and be deemed self-defense because you said you felt threatened. It's like an actual fucking cheat code you can use, like, oh, I feel threatened, and then you fucking torture somebody, and Florida would be like, well, he did say he feels threatened, so it's all good. It's fucking silly. I've actually seen this happen in the real world before. I was at a bar, and I don't know what was going on between these two dudes, but one of them shouted, "I feel threatened," verbatim, because that's like the fucking code word. He shouted that, and then Goldberg speared a man into this fucking support beam that was holding up this, I don't know, some shit to stop the rain. It wasn't raining, but there's like this little covering over top of one of the bars, and he speared him into that shit and fucking broke that fucking support beam. And all because he said, "I feel threatened," which gives him the legal right to do some shit like that. At least that's how I understand it, because I've seen it happen, and this dude doing that, it seems to me like he wanted to at least cover his bases if he wanted to get physical with this guy, because Florida has some stupid fucking laws like that.
Be polite, be courteous. It's very important to understand people's frustration.
Good. This will exempt you. This will exempt you from wearing a mask. That's okay. You're right.
That's okay. Don't worry. Have a good day.
Now this video here comes from a man named Brian Tao, who was biking through an anti-mask rally, and he gets a little more than he bargained for here. He bites off a little more than he can chew with this lady you're about to see enter the scene. You're getting a little sneak peek of her right here, and you're about to see her in full force. He ripped up the little brochure, and now he's summoned a demon.
If somebody being rude to you, the only thing you say to them, have a good day.
Have a good day.
If somebody being rude to you, you
That's
just
okay.
have
Those
a
are the
good
people
day.
that walk the Jews into the gas
Stay
station.
healthy and
Those
have
are
a
the
good day.
same people that walk the Jews.
Stay healthy and have a good day.
People like the fact.
I
I said you're the same kind of people that walk the Jews right into the gas tank.
Oh, good. Thank you. I think coronavirus might be the least of humanity's concerns when people like this continue to reproduce and instill these beliefs in their children, and then those kids grow up to be this fucking disgusting clone of their parents that believe this abhorrent shit.
Got you on video.
Good. Have me on video.
And your name, then?
That's what my name is, Kellyanne Wolf. I'll give you my name.
Okay, you have a business card?
No, I don't have a business card, and I don't need to provide
Do you have
Instagram?
Do you have Instagram? Do you have Facebook?
I'm all over the place. I'm a musician and a very popular one. So it'll be very easy for you to find me.
To be so confident in your stinky horseshit beliefs to put your actual name and face on it in a video where you look like a total asshole is so baffling to me. But she really wanted her name out there, so I decided to look into it. She claimed she's a very popular musician, and it'd be easy to find her, and it was easy to find her because there's a lot of people that are making fun of her. Her Facebook page has 50 likes on it. Her YouTube channel had 15 subs, but when I went back an hour or two ago, it was up to 40 subs, so she's a musician on the rise. I have no doubt she'll be charting in Billboard pretty soon here with some of the bangers that she's produced. So let's go ahead and take a listen to one, and maybe she could be the next Ariana Grande or the next Taylor Swift. She could be a huge star in the making.
He said he loved me. Oh, said he'd stay.
It reminds me of music you'd hear in SpongeBob, like if SpongeBob started like a shitty pop country band or something, as kind of a show joke, not like an actual musician's career, but to each their own. I do have to say the instrumentals I think are actually ripped from the Ed, Edd n Eddy episode where Double D's playing that weird fucking instrument on the back of a boat where Ed's like propelling them with his feet, if anyone remembers that. It reminds me of that instrument, whatever the fuck that was. It's a weird genre, but who knows, perhaps this is the next big genre to pop off. This could be like the new dubstep for the country community. Couldn't tell you.
You are anybody who is going to commit to this kind of civil obedience is the same kind of people that believe their government when they walk the Jews into the gas tank. That's what I said. So you can quote me.
Good.
I will never not be amazed at the people that are claiming this civil obedience is some kind of disease and we're all just puppets of the government, when every single one of them practices the same civil obedience, but it doesn't apply to them. This lady is, by definition, conforming to what the government says she has to do, which is wearing clothes in public. Whether or not it's a choice she makes on her own doesn't matter. The government is telling her to do it and she's complying. But for some reason, asking people to wear a mask during a fucking pandemic is a little too far for these goddamn idiots that think putting something over your mouth instantly kills you, suffocates you, smothers you. It's just unbelievable to me how dumb people are these days. People only have an issue when something is new. If it's something that's been around since they were young, they don't care, even though it's the exact same fucking thing. You have to wear clothes in public. They don't get upset about that. I don't see a lot of these anti-maskers going around naked delivering their message about why you shouldn't listen to the government. Why is that? Why is it only the mask that you take an issue with when it's encouraged to wear one for the safety of everybody else? No one claims a mask is 100% effective, but it is proven to at least help. Why wouldn't you want to mitigate some of the risk? Well, it's because these fucking people have this insane desire to be unique, special, and smart when they're the dumbest fucking people in the world who are just clones of each other, just actual NPCs repeating the same goddamn script. They're the actual sheep. They just follow blindly whatever they see online, and they can't recognize the hypocrisy of criticizing people for following the government's instructions when they literally live their entire lives following the government's instructions. They just follow older rules instead of some newer ones that are encouraged.
By the way, I've got 13 degrees in psychology. I'm a member of Mensa, and I have a master's in political science.
13 degrees in psychology. This woman is collecting psychology degrees like Pokemon cards out here. Is there even 13 branches of psychology? Like shit. She must really have some degrees in some obscure ones like fucking video game addiction psychology. The psychology behind wanting to touch your wiener more than 2 times a day, like some real specific ones. And then a fucking member of Mensa. You know how you can immediately know someone's not in any way associated with Mensa? Is when they're telling you that they're associated with Mensa.
How much did you pay for those degrees?
It's like this to me. Yeah, that's fine. Like, the guy's You'll never be as smart as
What's that?
Do you really believe that helps you?
Oh yeah, it does.
Wearing that shows how much intelligence you actually have, because it doesn't.
So, okay.
Super soccer moms write about one thing. Wearing a mask does demonstrate just how much intelligence you have. It shows you have at least a very basic level of intelligence, like the most basic, common sense level of intelligence possible. You can identify everyone who's a fucking idiot in public by whether or not they're wearing a mask. If they're not wearing a mask, they're pretty fucking dumb. If they are, well, they're at least kind of in the right ballpark when it comes to just basic understanding of the most general concepts.
Hey, I asked someone else here. Come here, I want to ask you something. So, there are two things here.
2010.
What's that?
This is a pandemic in 2010.
Okay, so why don't you think the masks work?
Fake.
Why don't you think the masks work?
They don't work.
But why? Why?
They medically don't work.
Why?
They cannot keep you from getting a virus.
It's actually like arguing with children. Well, why doesn't it work? Well, because it doesn't. No, but why doesn't it work? Well, because it medically doesn't. Yeah, but why? It doesn't. It's so fucking infuriating. I don't know how Brian can even keep his cool with that kind of conversation happening.
So you don't believe this mask will stop a virus particle?
No. I'll tell you why. A virus is 1,000 times smaller than a bacteria. A virus will not stop a virus.
Okay, so you also believe,
all these top doctors,
but you also believe that it stops an oxygen molecule?
Then you can take away your attitude, and I'll have to.
I don't have an attitude. I'm just asking you.
You're trying to ridicule me from the get-go.
So Brian makes a point to try and tell these people that their argument is a load of bullshit. They believe that the virus escapes through the mask, so the mask is totally useless, and meanwhile oxygen can't get into the mask, so the people wearing a mask can't breathe and they're getting sick due to lack of oxygen, which makes no fucking sense because oxygen is significantly smaller than a virus. I think it's 100 or 1,000 times smaller than a virus, so their argument just doesn't work. If the virus is getting through the mask, it'd be impossible for oxygen not to get into the mask considering it's so much smaller, and the fact that the virus is so much larger than oxygen means the mask at least helps the virus not get out. I don't even know why he bothers fucking trying to explain it to these people. I don't even know why I'm going into detail because it's fucking common sense really, but it's not that these people don't believe it, it's that they don't want to believe it, so they've convinced themselves the science is all wrong and the science is only right when it's applied on Facebook. It's just a matter of people refusing to accept the truth because they want to believe something else.
Yes, so you probably, I don't think you understand.
If this is what a 195 IQ looks like, then there must be something really fucking wrong with the tests that are administered. But anyway, we've at least seen what it looks like when a Karen has a genius level intellect. In fact, one of the highest recorded intellects of all time. 195 is no joke, and we can really see it in full display here. Just really all the neurons firing there, all kinds of incredible arguments and whatever. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah. The world is currently experiencing record levels of Karen activity, and scientists are still baffled as to why. I truly don't get why there's been so much Karen shit going on out there right now. Maybe it really is something with Wi-Fi. Maybe 5G is causing these middle-aged women to be more prone to meltdowns and just losing their shit in public. I couldn't tell you, but it is absolutely remarkable. So I'd like to show you what a max level Karen looks like, the final boss of Karens. This is like in Power Rangers when all the Zords come together and fuse to form the Megazord, but with all the Karens coming together, fusing into the Mega Metapause. This lady is pretty notorious, in fact. There's been a lot of sightings of her. She's like Sasquatch, but without the blurry photos and a lot less cool.
Hey, listen to me. We don't play games here anymore, okay? Next time you ever talk to me like that, you're gonna get your ass kicked by my family. They're gonna fuck you up.
Look at her. She looks like an angel here, a heavenly glow shining down upon her, the Archangel of Wine. So this is a very popular video I'm sure a lot of you have seen. This was our first exposure to this wonderful woman. And one thing I'd like to point out is sometimes you can just tell by looking at someone that they're an unpleasant person to be around. This lady's dressed like she's in the witness protection program here, trying to conceal her real identity. This outfit just screams, I'm an angry old lady.
What did I do? Right. They're gonna fuck you up. What did I do? Because you are an asshole. Look at the whole stairs to yourself. You had these stairs and that stairs. Why don't you go somewhere else where you can go to a gym? This is not just for you.
Her voice is an absolute assault on the ears. The screeching is so high-pitched it's like some kind of weapon that'd be used for crowd control. She sounds like if Miss Piggy inhaled a ton of helium and then got, like, tickled. It's a truly ear-piercing screech. I don't know how anyone could stand to even be around that voice for long enough. She's like an X-Men, but like an evil X-Men, so like one of Magneto's crew. It's truly terrible to listen to. And apparently the issue is the girl was stretching on these stairs, and the old lady wanted to go down the stairs, which she still managed to do, but she didn't like the fact that she was stretching on the stairs. She just went down, so I guess... you know, she wants the stairs entirely to herself. I don't know how the fuck she walks downstairs and why someone stretching on them would be such a hindrance unless she's walking down like this, trying to take up as much space as possible. I have no idea how she could possibly have found trouble getting down there just because she was stretching on them.
Oh, you
Get the fuck out of this world! Get the fuck out of this state! Go back to whatever fucking Asian country you belong in.
Okay,
You
racist.
fucking bitch! This is not your place!
In a surprise to absolutely no one, she turns out to be racist, and if you look on her chest, it looks like she's got Tony Stark's arc reactor coming out of her chest, but what it actually is a gold medal. So congratulations to her for receiving the gold medal in racism presented by the Deep South Sister Kissing Committee.
This is not your home! We do not want you here! You put that on Facebook, I hope you do, because every fucking person will beat the crap out of you from here on out.
These are the people that use Facebook. Facebook is a fucking curse. I guarantee she thinks the only website on the internet is Facebook. It's just the only place she goes. It's where she gets all of her fucking garbage. It's truly a terrible place. But I don't even understand her delusional logic. Like, I hope you put this on Facebook because people beat the shit out of you. Why? I don't understand. She hasn't even, like, said a word. So her just filming her meltdown is somehow gonna get the filmer beat up? I think Meemaw's been hitting the sauce a little too hard. She's living in a fantasy world. I just can't understand the logic. Hey, look at this video of an old woman melting down. Let's beat up the person that filmed it. Like, even this lady's inbred family would probably be on the side of the girl filming this. Like, yeah, Grandma is looking like a real piece of shit on this one.
Don't you ever say, oh Jesus, to me when I want to use the stairs, you little bitch!
There's other stairs.
You are a sick, fucking, ignorant teenager.
Oh, thank you.
Fucking what, middle-aged woman? Who wears black in California sun? Who the fuck wears black? Are you an idiot? You wear black in California sun? Seriously?
Now, I'm no expert on the California sun, but I'm gonna wager a guess and say it's not too different from just the normal sun. I'm pretty sure, and take this with a grain of salt, wearing black in the sun is probably okay, but this isn't the end of this lady. This was only our first encounter, the first phase of the boss battle. In fact, this outrageous octogenarian walked away in this video to go to her car in a nearby parking lot where she was filmed again being loud, yelling, and racist. So she was really just on a spree this day. She was speedrunning racism.
Great. Did you just make a racist comment?
You know what? I am not a racist person.
You just made a racist comment.
You need to go home.
That's right, baby. The Princess of Piss is back, and this time in HD. She's up close and in your ass. Experience the highly anticipated sequel to The Meltdown on the Stairs. New York Times is giving this one 2 thumbs way up.
I am from here.
Look it. Go home.
I am here from here.
Go home. I don't care about your Facebook or your video.
Oh, okay. You're making a racist comment.
You know how many people can't stand you being here?
Great.
You play games. We don't play games.
Oh, what kind of game are you playing?
I play games where you get fucked to death.
That sounds like a very aggressive game. I consider myself an elite gamer, and not even I would play a game like that. Now, if you've been paying attention, you'll notice that she said this exact same thing to the girl, minus the getting fucked to death part. She left that part of the game out, but she did say to the girl on the stairs, "We don't play games." So game time for this lady is over, kaput. She has put the kibosh on game time. She doesn't like games anymore. She quit. You know, she said, Bethesda's taken my money one too many times for garbage products. I'm done playing games. Now, I'm fucking to death or something. It's hard to say, but she clearly liked games, but she doesn't like games anymore, so now she keeps bringing up games.
Oh, okay. Well, great. Let me take your card. Let me put your number plate too.
You get away
great.
from me.
So this lady...
You are gonna go to real jail now.
I cut out the part where he's showing her license plate, but she was saying she's gonna call the police on him now. I can't imagine what for, but this lady just hates Asian people. So I can't even imagine what this fucking police phone call she's planning is going to even consist of. Yes ma'am, what seems to be the emergency? Yeah, this guy's Asian? What do you mean, go fuck myself?
Well, great, you are. I think you're going.
Understand me, kind of man? You understand me, kind of man?
Respect.
Respect.
Respect people.
Respect.
Lady.
I can't understand your language.
Respect, lady.
Respect. Then you move your car. You're
there
way
you
too close. Get away from me.
There you go. You don't even know how to park the car.
Yeah, I forgot, can't cut out the license plate here, but I definitely need to show you what this is about. So she's super mad because his car is close to hers because she can't fucking park her car. It's a fucking terrible parking job. I don't know if she's drunk driving or just too old to be behind the wheel of a vehicle, but this shit is deplorable. And he's not even that close to her car at all. She just really wanted an excuse to be racist again. She hadn't had her fill from like an hour before this. It's crazy. It's hard to even imagine an old lady as unlikable as she is. Just a giant asshole.
You don't even know. There you go.
Do you know who my family is? Do you know who your family is? Go home to your family.
Here she goes again, mentioning her family. She's speaking like an affluent teen in high school who's bragging about daddy's riches. She's treating it like it's some Game of Thrones shit where her family's gonna come out of nowhere riding on horseback to save her from nothing. I mean, she's not like in anything. She just creates her own problems and embarrasses herself. She's just a big piece of shit.
This is from your government.
Respect,
go home.
lady.
Go home.
Get
this
educated and respect.
This is from my government.
Get
go home.
educated and
so
respect.
Fucked. You're gonna get fucked. Your kids are gonna get fucked.
Respect.
Yeah, I think Grandma's been reading too much 50 Shades of Grey. She just talks about everyone getting fucked, apparently. It's contaminated her.
This is my
Get educated and respect, lady.
This is my
Did you finish college?
This is from my government.
Did you finish college?
Home.
Did you finish
Put
college?
that on your Facebook.
Did you?
You know what?
Did you?
You are nothing. What did you say?
You're nothing. Exactly. You're nothing right there.
What?
Lady, get educated and respect.
Little boyfriend.
That's where the video ends, unfortunately. It seems like it continued, but he probably just got bored of listening to her, like, regress into baby form. Like, her intelligence was literally getting shit out of her body. Like, every pore was just losing intelligence. She just started forgetting how to speak. It just got rough. So I understand why he probably stopped recording, and unfortunately this is where the saga of this old woman comes to a close, but what an exciting one it was. A very impressive Karen meltdown and racist rant. It's fucking wild stuff. But we're not done yet. In fact, I got a little surprise for you. A bonus Karen coming in hot.
Property? Hi, I'm asking you if this is your property.
Why are you asking?
Because it's private property. Because it's private property, sir.
This is some shit straight out of a horror movie. This is a haunted Karen. If Karens were Pokemon, this would be a ghost type. This shit is truly terrifying. Just like the pan up to her weird, smiling, odd fucking... It was... unnerving is the right word for this situation here.
You're defacing private property, or is this your building? You're free to express your opinions, but not on people's property.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Just respectfully.
Sure.
So we're just saying, absolutely, your signs and everything, and that's good. This is not the way to do it.
Okay.
It's private property.
Every time the camera panned to that Redditor dude off to the side there and then back to the lady, I expected her to be a little bit closer to the camera, like right out of those mannequin scares where the mannequin moves when the character stops looking at it. That's what I was expecting, but unfortunately she's keeping her distance here and still just kind of frightening people from a little ways away.
If I did live here and it was my property, this would be absolutely fine. And you don't know if I live here or if this is my property.
We actually do know. That's why we're asking.
Oh, really? Because you live here, right? You said so.
Because we know the person who does live here.
Oh, okay.
So
then I suggest you call him or call the police. Or because you're accusing me of a crime, correct?
He's beginning to anger the Karen spirit here. I'll be honest, it's kind of boring after this point because it's just idle conversation here. It's not too great and then they eventually walk away. I just thought this one was especially odd just considering the way it was filmed. It really does feel like it's one of those, you know, Blair Witch type deals here, the way that it's executed. So just thought that'd be a nice little fun bonus Karen round to have in here. There's a war going on right now. A war you won't read about online, the media won't cover, only I'm brave enough to report on it and bring it straight to your ass. I'm talking about the grisly conflict between Karens and the rest of the world. A blood-filled battle of tits and ass flying all over the place, mean words, menopause, it's got it all. And let's go to the front lines to see what's happening out there right now. I figured we'd start with the most popular clip here. This lady is very upset at a woman and her child because they were at a protest, so she starts scaring the child and threatening to kill the mother. And I have to say, this lady kind of just looks like Crocker from the Fairly Odd Parents. I don't see like a chin or anything, and it looks like her ear is on her neck.
Steal my daughter. Do not. I'll fucking kill you. Okay.
Unfortunately, we're missing the introduction here. We don't have the beginning of the film, we're only coming in on the climax, which is a shame, but it is what it is. We can see Alex Jones here is trying to wrangle his wife back inside. Even he knows that she's getting out of control, threatening to kill this woman, and she's also filming it herself. I would love to see her point of view, but I don't know enough anti-vax Facebook forums to find where she posted this. But I'm sure it's a great video, no doubt. And that's always, again, like I've said before, the craziest thing to me, how someone that is so in the wrong like her, where she's threatening to murder a woman, can film it and think that she's in the right, and just so delusional that she thinks people are going to pat her on the back for the brave video.
Do you see what you did to a child? Good job. I haven't really. Get a life, get a job. You just traumatized a child for walking.
I have to say, the husband is playing some incredible defense right now. He is boxing her out like he's in the fucking NBA right now. This man is a fucking brick wall, and she is not finding her way around him. So, hats off to this dude for the incredible performance in getting his wife inside. It was like a really tedious escort mission, it seemed like, but he was able to pull it off, and the video just ends with the child crying more, which is really sad, especially because the kid says she's scared since her mom was just threatened to be killed by that sorcerer of salt. But that's Karens in a nutshell, traumatizing kids and making the world a worse place.
Okay. Be quiet, be quiet.
Are you 35?
Look.
Have you paid for this lot?
Did you pay for it?
It is not booked until June fucking 1st.
Okay,
sir.
Karen.
So there is no right for you to be here.
Okay, Karen.
I am not fucking Karen.
This one's actually one of my favorites from this week. I know it's a little bit older than a week, but I only saw it this week, so it fucking counts, alright? She is very passionate about these boat slots. A very petty thing to be upset about, considering, I mean, you have a big fucking boat that you're hanging out on for the night, and you're carrying a dog around like some kind of low-budget Paris Hilton shit. So, I mean, you're clearly in a comfortable position. What is there to be so upset about? Just because 35? Which I don't even understand. What the fuck does 35 have to do with anything here, huh? Is that like one of the jokes from SpongeBob? 25.
Oh, no, okay.
Right for you to be here.
Okay. Okay.
Fucking disrespectful. Go to your own slot or...
Okay, who is this person?
Totally unnecessary that you're so fucked up.
Okay.
You can't get in your own slot.
Okay.
Now it's fucking escalating, baby. Now we're getting somewhere. Screaming and shouting, sounding like fucking Chris Farley from Saturday Night Live when he's talking about living in a van down by the river. Now we're getting somewhere.
Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Just be quiet. Just be quiet.
Pour your boat in your own fucking slot, you would have.
Okay, we got you. What else do you want?
You know what?
We're being really nice to you. They know where.
Being really nice. You screamed at my daughter.
I screamed at her.
That's right, baby. This ain't no one-on-one conflict. Player 2's coming hot. So now we have her mother involved, and that face right there says it all. She is upset. She's striking the classic pose here. This is like the Heisman pose for Karen. She's got the hand on the hip. She's pointing with the other hand. She's got the finger out, the stern face that says, I'm gonna call corporate.
Be quiet. Yeah. So who's screaming? Really?
Get the fuck away from us! You are not respecting our boundaries!
We got 6 feet here.
You're not 6 feet from our boat! Get away!
Okay.
Again, I want to reiterate, I don't really understand what this is even about. I don't know why she's upset, nor do I understand what 35 has to do with all of this. This is all just a very complex riddle to me, but if I had to try and piece together the lore here and explain the narrative, I would guess that the issue is Slot 35. Slot 35, as we all know, Slot 35 on this dock carries the Karen curse. And these new arrivals here on their boat didn't pay the proper fee. So now, just like in Indiana Jones, they've triggered the booby trap and it being swarmed by screaming Karens.
On Mother's Day,
oh, yeah?
Oh. Okay. What's the problem?
Get the fuck off of our dog!
Oh, really? Your dog? Why are you like that?
Because on Mother's
We're being so nice to you.
Damn it, I want to know what happened on Mother's Day, but her fucking daughter keeps cutting off her story, so I'm missing out on crucial plot details. I need to know what the fuck happened on Mother's Day on this dock.
This is not your mooring! If you paid to moor your boat here, there would be no issue, sir. Yeah, just go to your own mooring. What number? This is 35!
Really?
Just go to your own mooring.
So what's the problem with 35?
That you do not book this fucking slot! Get away!
So this is where it really started to confuse me. This has a lot of twists and turns. So it seems the issue is she doesn't think they paid for it, but how would she know? She clearly doesn't work here, or at least doesn't appear to be on duty if nothing else, so how could she possibly know whether or not this slot was paid for by them? And to go off a hunch to be screaming and shouting like this, and by the way, she does have a great scream. This sounds like the scream that was sampled in that old Skrillex song. It just seems like overkill. Like, why are you that passionate about a dock slot to a dock that you neither work at nor own?
So what if I have 35? Don't hit. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Just don't touch me. Don't touch me. So, what is the problem now?
You need to leave.
Be quiet.
Both of you.
Be quiet. Just be quiet. She's speaking.
Can you tell me what your name is?
You fucking fool, you thought it was over. You thought it was only those two characters? No. In fact, there was a raid boss the entire time, the final boss of the boat here. The fucking dude comes out here and looking like a time traveler, and he's ready to go all in. We got Captain Richard in the mega mix now.
And which slip you claim?
No, I wouldn't. Who are you?
My name is Richard M. Top. What is your name?
I don't give a shit about what my name is. I don't have to give my name. I don't have to give my name. Look.
I'm still debating on whether it's Captain Rick or Captain Richard. I couldn't quite hear, but they started screaming Rick when he started to go for like a fucking stage dive going after the guy. Unfortunately, he lost his sunglasses in the scuffle to try and get off the boat there. He was shuffling his feet a little too hard, and his daughter fucking slapped the sunglasses right off of his collar, so he can't be too happy about how this developed. Then she gets physical by pushing him, so I mean, it's truly turning into an all-out brawl here on Dock 35. And the screeching is reaching even new heights that I didn't even think were possible before. Her vocal cords have been trained to withstand all types of fucking banshee wailing here. She is going to a brand new degree. She's like a superhero.
Okay, alright. So now I'm gonna call the police on you. So now I'm gonna have to...
Both of my daughters! Both of my girls!
No, I'm gonna call...
Unfortunately, this is where the video comes to its conclusion. An unsatisfying cliffhanger. He drops a bomb by saying, both of my daughters. So throw out the fan theory about the older woman being the younger girl's mom, because he has just revealed that they are both his daughters with like a 50-year age gap. That is crazy. And it's so upsetting that I can't see the end of the video because the guy, he stopped recording to call the police, I imagine, but which makes sense, but it really is a shame that it's not documented more.
You need to leave. You need to leave. We're not serving you. Hold on, guys. Okay. We do not serve you.
Excuse me, but you did say that she needs to go back to her country. What is that?
Native American.
This is another pretty confusing one because the Karen here obviously doesn't work at this market here or isn't associated with it, yet she's trying to say who they're allowed to serve. It's not like she's in uniform or anything. I highly doubt this is the dress code for the market, a fucking zebra dress while smuggling beach balls in their ass. That probably wouldn't be encouraged.
Excuse me, this is what this whole world...
White people are not from this country. Don't serve her. Yeah, you do not serve her. Don't serve her racist ass.
You don't tell... No. Continue serving, continue serving.
You need to leave. You're not a part of this. You need to leave. You're not a part of this. No. No, you do not come in here and use the F word and swear and call me a B-I-T-C-H.
It's pretty cute how she spells out bitch instead of saying it out loud like it's Voldemort's name, but then she goes and calls the girl a bitch, but I don't know, it's all over the place. She doesn't want to say bitch to this guy, but she'll call the other girl a bitch to her face. It's weird. It's a weird tactic that she's got going here, and it doesn't work out well for her.
I never even said that.
I said she is, and you're not a part of that.
that word.
So you get out of here. I know. I said she is, and that's why she's leaving. So you will leave too.
No.
It's always pretty crazy to me how Karens think that they're the law. Like, when they say someone's leaving, they've gotta fucking leave. Even though Karens are probably the least intimidating people in the world, people just laugh at you.
Where were you born, bitch? I was born in America, bitch. Where are your ancestors from? They're not from this country. You're going back to Mexico. Bitch, you better go back to where you're from.
You just walked into her.
Excuse me? Hey, bitch, you just touched me. Oh my God.
Yeah, you deserved it, in my opinion.
So this is a mistake I haven't seen very many Karens make. She actually went after someone that wasn't defenseless. You see, typically when a Karen's having a public meltdown episode, she's channeling all that energy at a worker or someone that cannot fight back or else they'd lose their job or something like that. Whereas here, she's going after just another customer. Like, there's no reason why she can't just get her shit slapped, which is what happened. She pushed the girl, and since she wasn't gonna be fired for slapping her, slapped the shit out of her. She deserved it. The Karen started it. She just simply forgot the main rule when it comes to Karening. You have to go after defenseless people for your meltdowns. Otherwise, you are gonna get your shit slapped. It's 5:45 a.m. I couldn't sleep, and I figured a lullaby was in order, and what's more relaxing than listening to the screeching and screaming of some wild Karens. Just wonderful voices. The 30 years worth of chain smoking and air duster huffing has left them with these divine pipes that are just a true joy to behold, really soothing on the ears. It's like listening to an angel get hit by a dump truck over and over again.
You don't need a mask. This is an American Disability Act because I am hard of hearing.
The universe is infinitely expanding every second of every day, and I think the reason why it keeps expanding is because it wants to get as far away from this fucking planet as possible because it's embarrassed by people like this. She says she can't wear a mask due to being hard of hearing. How the fuck does that make any sense? How does being hard of hearing make it so you can't wear a mask? That's like me saying I can't wear a seatbelt because I get hemorrhoids from time to time.
And I have a right
Robert?
to speak my mind, and I have a right to see your lips because you do not, under any circumstances, violate.
Y'all should call the police.
Either serve me, I paid you, give me my pizza, and we'll go.
Now, if that's not a motivational speech that'll have you throwing your fists in the air, then I don't know what is. Her speech right there is up there with the greats, like the JFK choose to go to the moon speech. This is one that history will remember. It sounds like a middle schooler giving a class presentation on a topic they didn't research, so they're just up there winging it. This is a violation of my pizza. Please?
You need to back the fuck away from me, lady.
You know what?
What, Karen? What, Karen?
I don't give a fuck because I have a right to my pizza.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. I almost forgot about this one in the Constitution. One of the most powerful amendments. Thou shalt not be declined a slice of pizza. It sounds more like one of the 10 Commandments, actually. It probably is. Moses just forgot to carry the 11th commandment down the mountain, so he just left that tablet up there, but it was one of the most important ones. God was like, hey, this is a big one. Everyone's entitled to some pizza, alright? You fucking understand?
I have a right to get my order, and I have a right...
If you get any closer to me, you're going to have a right on that floor.
And if you have the right to refuse service to any person for any reason. No, you don't. Yes, we do. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Lady.
I like how this woman's just tossing out 1,000 different rights all willy-nilly. I have the right to a pizza. I have the right to make an order. I have the right to an attorney. I have the right to stick a vibrator up my asshole while reading 50 Shades of Grey. And then when the business says, well, we have rights too, she's like, wait a minute, that's illegal. No, you can't do that. No, you don't have any rights. I'm the only one that gets to choose who has rights. The only rights that exist are the ones that I think exist. Everyone's so goddamn entitled. Everyone likes to think that they're so special, that Santa Claus visits them and only them once a year because they're just so good, that their own personal beliefs and their own personal rights overwrite those of others. It's just the selfishness is sickening.
I'll tell you what, if you continue with what you're telling me, you have the right. I have a medical disability. Show me the paperwork. I don't care. I don't
Unfortunately, she got cut off, but you already know she was going to threaten to sue them. She got the finger out. When you bring the finger out, this says one of two things. A, I'm coming to sue you, or B, bend over because I'm putting this in your butthole. One thing I've been thinking about recently is the majority of these Karens, they have a family. Like, not just a dumb fucking husband that hasn't had an erection for 30 years, but they have kids. How do those kids feel, I wonder? You know, to be the son or daughter of someone like this. Do you think that they're like that as well? I don't know. It's something that keeps me awake at night. Like, is their stupidity rubbing off on their kids? Or are the kids rising above the challenge? Like a phoenix rising from the ashes of Karens? It's just something that I think about quite a bit. And I guarantee she has like 9 kids, 10 kids. People this fucking dumb always do.
I don't give a shit. Walk out of my store. Do you know what? Do you know the law? And on Nipple? Do you know the law on Nipple? Do you? I paid for it. What is your name?
What do you mean you don't need to release your name? If you paid for the pizza online, you absolutely should tell them your name. Otherwise, anyone could just walk in and take your pizza. I mean, they would have hell to pay if they took this woman's pizza. There would be an unholy storm. 7 plagues would fall upon that person that stole this goblin's pizza. But let's not even go down that fantasy, because that just wouldn't happen. People would know better. They'd know it's her pizza. They'd fucking feel that spiritual pressure, like, on the pizza. But, I mean, why is she so afraid to just say, hey, this is my name, I ordered that pizza, and it'd probably just get taken care of right then and there. She waits in her car, they just bring that shit out. Like, it's pretty simple. But they like to make this big song and dance out of it, and make them, like, this whole big spectacle about how great and right they are, and how everyone else is wrong. And I'm so tired of these people talking about laws. It's not a law, it's not a law, it's not a law. As if that fucking matters. Incest is against the law, but it doesn't stop them. These people are the product of 10 generations worth of inbreeding. So it's not like even if it was a law, they'd all of a sudden respect it and start wearing a mask. They still just wouldn't do it.
You see how people are. Here you got another Karen.
This guy's absolutely right. Here we have another Karen. I really wish the lady behind the counter just slapped her with the pizza. Okay, you want your pizza? What was that? Double cheese? And then turn it into like a WWE show. Alright, you want your fucking 2 slices of pizza, huh? And slams them together like Stone Cold's beers and just drinks the grease right in front of her. Then throws the remnants at her. That sounds reasonable. If you don't have a mask and you order pizza online, wait in your car and we'll bring it to you. Now, how does the enraged Karen whose watering hole has just been shit in by not being able to get this pizza, how does she respond to something so reasonable?
It's not on the rack. What's the name? He said. He said it now. Walk outside and we'll bring it to you. Give it to me right now. Wear a fucking mask and that'll work.
You can see for one brief second, in this Karen's rotted mind, she was like, wow, that just made a lot of sense. But I've committed so hard, I have to keep going. No, give me it right now. Fuck the car. What's a car? I came here on a fucking wagon like the Flintstones. Look at me. Just give me the fucking pizza right now.
I'm just waiting on my pizza.
And I will
Huh?
take it.
Huh?
Are you Robert?
Yes.
Is it a thin crust?
Yes.
Defeated and hungry, this pizza Karen predator leaves the hunting ground, recognizing there will be no prey for her today, no pizza for her to feast upon, so she heads back to the swamp. Or at least that's what you think, but we haven't even met Mr. Pizza Karen yet.
I have a First Amendment right, and I am doing my First Amendment right. You want to hide behind it? You hide behind it. Show me the law, not a statement. You show me the law that says I have to. Show me the law. You can't.
That's a mic drop right there, ladies and gentlemen. He fucking got us. When I first saw this, I thought this was a celebrity appearance, a little celebrity cameo from Tom Arnold. This guy looks a lot like Tom Arnold if he was drunk driving a Dodge pickup truck or whatever the fuck he's driving. I don't think it's Tom Arnold. The guy, I mean, I guess it could be, but it's probably not. Either way, Pizza Karen really came out here, put on quite the show, and unfortunately it didn't pan out for her. She didn't get the pizza, so she probably took that bad attitude to Domino's or some shit. So I feel bad for everyone who worked in the pizza industry within a 10-mile radius of that spot on that day, because it was like a fucking apocalypse with the Pizza Karen on the prowl. But anyway, that's about it. See ya.